It's time. This time. Our time. One city. One club. We're back. The time is now.
Good morning. Ooh.
Hey,
See, I've got in the background, I've got like, where's Isak? But as you just saw there, where's Chris?
Where's Chris?
Yeah, exactly. Chris has obviously had a bit of a sleep in. Bless him. It's really early in the morning.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning there, isn't it?
Yeah, bless him. So I'm sure Chris will be joining us very, very soon. But good morning to everybody out there in Viewerland. Obviously, at the start, we've got myself, the Geordie Yam Yam, and you've got the Mighty Win on this live watch-along. But before we get into the housework, I just wanted to say...
You need to move your head out the way.
Oh, what to see where... There he is.
Where's Rolly?
He's there. Yeah, there he is. He's behind me. I just want to say thank you so much for all of your support out there. It's been an absolutely amazing few days, few weeks actually. And all I'm going to ask you to do is continue doing it. Some of the stuff that you've sent, questions-wise and everything else, it's all been absolutely bang on. And like I say, the continuing growth with you smashing the likes and everything else has been phenomenal. So from myself and everybody at NUFC Talk TV, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your continuing support. And long may that continue. We have got team news.
Makes it all worthwhile.
Absolutely, it certainly does. We've got the team news, which we're going to do in a second. Bit of a not really much of a surprise, to be fair, but it is what it is. So let's get on with the housework, and then we'll crack on with the show. Welcome to all that are watching across all of the platforms. Thanks to everybody that works tirelessly in the background. Don't forget to smash that like button for us if you enjoy the show. Again, the support you've given us over the last couple of weeks has been phenomenal. Subscribe, it's totally free. Hit that bell for future content. And if you want to support us, you can become a member. It's a small monthly fee, different levels to choose from. Once you're a member, if you want to jump onto the Predictions League, you can do. And that's just predicting Newcastle results throughout the season. And if you're in the top 6 at the end of that season, you'll get a prize. We're still trying to sort out one that went AWOL, same as Isak. Obviously, you can have a question. You can throw a question at me.
I've actually got a replacement for Sean's coming today, according to Amazon. It'll be here today. And that'll go in the post to him tomorrow. I don't know where the original went.
No, well, that's what I said. It's where's Sean's prize? It's somewhere. If you've got a question for me or Win or Chris, then obviously put a Q in front of it. And if... that's not mentioned, and you want something really mentioned. Like I say, we did do a program on Thursday where it was literally just for the viewers, where you guys can just throw question after question. Went down a storm, absolutely loved it. But today's different because we're concentrating on the match. But if you want to guarantee it, then use the $sign. Throw us the super chat, and that will guarantee that message will be read out. But we will try and get to as many as we can because at the end of the day, this channel is for the viewers. It's not about us. It's about trying to get across everybody's opinions to the best of our ability anyway. But anybody that becomes a member or any of our lovely members that throw gifts out there, we will be highlighting as we go on. And I've just seen, as we started the show, that somebody has already done that. So thank you so much to Conflux.
Conflux, new name. Haven't seen you before. Conflux.
Gifted 5 new memberships to people, and they've gone to
James Slater, AJ, Big Tank 9401. These are all new names. Dennis Polochkin. Hello, Dennis.
Yeah, nice.
And Is Tubbs. There you go.
Excellent. There you
So
go. Welcome on board.
welcome on board. Enjoy all the members' benefits, and hopefully you'll enjoy what you see and keep your subscription going.
Absolutely.
Thank you very, very much, Conflux.
Absolutely. Got a question straight away. Gavin Fuller has thrown in. Does anyone get the feeling we are being led down the garden path with Cesko? I feel another embarrassment is on its way, wasting a chunk of window. It's a strange one, this, because like I'd heard through a number of sources, and again I don't give these sources away. If we look at the current situation, RB Leipzig have always wanted to get a striker on board, right? So when Manchester United came on board with potential bid for Cesko, I honestly believe, and again, this is only my belief, and I haven't got anything written down from anybody else, RB Leipzig are trying to get Højlund on board. Now, whether that's going to be Højlund as a direct replacement, because obviously Man U did spend quite a bit of money on Højlund, or whether they can persuade Højlund to go out there on loan for 12 months. And from what I heard, and I heard this yesterday, while I was merrying my way around IKEA. Oh my God, I'd rather have been on the show. Great show, by the way, yesterday. Breaking the virginity of Big Yinks. So welcome on board, Big. And it was, for me, it's a case of they're holding ground now. They're holding ground simply because they want a new striker. They want a striker to replace the lads that they've got. Yes, they've bought in a new.
They're in a similar situation to us, actually.
Absolutely. And they've got a pender. And according to form, the Mackhams are after a pender.
And the Mackhams are after a pender, but exactly. so are Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, yeah. Well, yeah, I think
if
at the end of the day,
Watkins.
That's right. And I think that's the trouble at the minute.
And can't get Jackson.
We have got a domino effect going on with other clubs. And I think the biggest problem for us, and it's always going to be
now.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. You are missing out on your normal 5s and 3s. Something I've never played, to be fair. Interesting, but I've never played it. And it is one of those situations where lots of clubs will be holding fire on releasing players. Same situation as we are with Isak, until the replacements are lined up and have agreements. And as much as people, like I say, diss that, these players are still contracted to the parental clubs. And it has to be a common agreement between the two parties before any movement is made. And like I say, there's so much out there. There's so much BS that you read. And I mentioned it yesterday in our chat that there will be no movement on Cesko until something happens, and it's either a yay or nay when it comes to Højlund, because that's the highlighted player that RB have gone with. Now, according to all the rumours, again, and I can only say it's rumours, the current situation with Man U is they can't afford him. And if they are thinking about offloading, are they trying to put a package together where they get certain players out of the club, maybe to RB Leipzig, but like I say, they have only highlighted Højlund. And does that leave Manchester United thin on the ground when it comes to an attacking system themselves? They've already lost Rashford, and
Sancho.
Sancho's
on the way.
got absolutely. There's a number of forward attacking players, and I don't think Manchester United at this present moment in time want to give away any more of their strikers until somebody else is on board. So everybody is in the same situation. And the unfortunate thing about it with us, it is, and unfortunate with us, we could get gazumped again. And that was, if I'm honest with you, that's where I sometimes question when fans say to us in the chat, where's our ambition? Well, we've gone for every single player that all of the other top clubs have gone for. And if that's not showing ambition these days, I don't know what is.
That's what's getting me. The fact that it's other top clubs, top 6 clubs, are getting the players that we are after. That shows the calibre of player that we are after. If we were going for players that we weren't getting competition from the top teams on, then that would signal to me that the players we're going for aren't good enough. This says that they are, and unfortunately, we are where we are in the pecking order.
Yep,
Right
absolutely.
now, as long as FFP's got the handcuffs on, that's where we are.
Yeah,
So we
I
just
mean,
gotta suck it up, as they say.
I do.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
you're
yeah.
right.
Just to change the subject completely. I've just had a message of Jim. It's my cousin Jamie's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Jamie!
He's a City supporter. He lives in Manchester.
He can't help that.
And on the 6th of February, this was the day after the Arsenal game, I sent him a message saying, "Hey, Bonnie lad, tell me more. We're doing a victory special live at 2 p.m. if you can make it. Not sure if you're taking the celebratory day off. By the way, your strawberry video with Amrit, along with a dozen other clips, got spoiled, shall we say, by the memory card during the camera storage and transfer procedure. So an hour and a half's graft disappeared into the ether. I sent that to my cousin, Jamie, instead of sending it to Jamie Smith. And I've just realised now that our Jamie Smith,
Yeah, never
never got that message. So I resent it to him this morning and explained how I'd sent it to my cousin Jamie by mistake. And he's just replied.
Yeah, isn't it funny how, like I say, we do things in haste, don't we?
But
We send
happy
stuff.
days, That was the
Yeah,
that was the
them were the good days, mate. Yeah,
yeah.
the good couple of days. It seems, isn't it though? Do you not feel it's strange? And I was talking yesterday while we were walking around IKEA, and the kids were taking the pee out of me as always, getting sledged. And I said, the biggest thing for me is not long ago where everybody was on that crest of a wave, and like I say, it just feels like the tsunami has followed that wave in, and it's gone from being, we are there now. We are literally opening the door. The door is ajar for us to step through. Let's go and get a couple of worldies in, and really push on from here. Little did I know, like I say, this tsunami was going to come directly behind that crest of a wave and seem to warp everything away. And all those memories, all those really great memories, that great feeling, I seem to have been a little bit annulled by the current events. Random, as always, thank you so much, buddy. A major contributor to the channel. He's gifted 5 members. I'll let you go with, Mr. Lebowski. Hello, sir.
Mr. Lebowski, Cynical Jim,
I love that name. Cynical Jim. That's classic.
Martian Toad, my God.
Love it.
Matty Hodge, and a very simple Mr. G.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So welcome to the channel. Enjoy the content.
Indeed, and thank you once again, Random
Thank
Access.
you, Random, yet again.
Yeah, absolutely. Massive helper and supporter of the channel. And for me, it's all about, like I say, I can't understand where all these stories come from, right? With Cesko 1 minute favours Man U, and Man U become favourites. Then, according to all the bookies, Newcastle are favourites. Then, literally 24 hours later, Man U, all bets are off. Man U are clear favourites. Then, in the chat again this morning, when I started trolling through so many messages, Newcastle again, once again, favourites for Cesko's signature. And according to form, we have a number of Oh, here we go. It's got Queenie, again, another one who's a massive helper and contributor to the channel. One of our senior mods has gifted another 5 members. Thank you
And
so much,
they have
Queenie.
gone to Jam Stasher. Away, Jam. You should have been a member. Amit MM. Welcome, Amit. A Geordie Apart. Dan H. And Christopher Rowell.
Excellent.
Thank you again, Queenie.
Yeah, superb. Well, like I say, one of our senior mods, and again, great supporter of the channel. It's lovely to see her come on live now as well with Chris during the day, where she jumps on board and gives her opinion. It's great to see our guys that work really well in the background actually getting on the camera now. So thank you, Queenie. Yeah, as I was saying, it is really strange how this topsy-turvy, and again, this is all agent-driven, and this is where a lot of our issues now, and when we were talking the other day about us now trying to get support via the PFI, I know the European leagues are totally different to ours, about players doing what they're doing. Cesko hasn't done any of this. Now, Cesko's been left out the squad yesterday, because obviously there's a chance of him leaving to either United. And I think you have to leave it under that umbrella. But we are in a situation now where the window is dramatically getting shorter and shorter. And again, through no fault of our own, without having a DOF in situ, it seems as though some of these negotiations and some of these battles that we're having seem to be very long-winded these days. And, you get a lot of clubs around us, a lot of the big 6 that have got DOFs in situ that seem to be able to close deals really quickly. And I do feel sorry for Andy Howe and Steve Nixon to a degree, because at the end of the day, and again, I was listening to the chat yesterday. Whose fault is it that Andy Howe is in situ? I mean, even if Eddie Howe was, asked the board to get him involved, he hasn't asked for promotion, type of thing. He's been promoted because there was a void within the system. And rather than look elsewhere, he's been put into that position. Now, again, Chris put him on the show yesterday, and he has got that baby face look, hasn't he? A little bit still wet behind the ears. But it's definitely getting to the point where, it's getting frustration, and people are outing individuals now about being in the wrong position, and I just find it a little bit crazy. But going on to what I was saying, it looks like Newcastle are on the verge of putting another bid in for Cesko. And that bid has increased in weight, because obviously we know with RB Leipzig, as they've done in the past, they do give you the runaround. And it's not just Newcastle. They've given several clubs in the past the runaround, and they do move the goalposts, very much like we had with Crystal Palace. You agree to disagree to a point where they value a player at one point, you match that value, and then all of a sudden it ain't right. And that wasn't the fact that we hadn't matched. It hadn't got nothing to do with they wasn't satisfied with the monies. It's because it's stalling now. This is the stalling point of any club trying to replace a player, and they've done it really well. Now, what I did look at. What I did look at is the fact that if Newcastle now go in with this extra bid, which seems to be the case, Leipzig are under a lot of pressure now, because I can't see this bid being, there won't be any more value to this bid, because this has gone above what they originally asked for. So I think there's going to be a lot of heartache within the board now of Leipzig, and a lot of pressure on the people that go and say yes, you can go. We know, Cesko has agreed with both projects. He's not unhappy with both projects. There was a comment, obviously, that I saw, which I really did scratch my head at, where Newcastle won't get Cesko because his idol played for Man U, Abramovich. No, not Abramovich.
Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic, that's the one. And he's going to Man U because he's following his idol. That I couldn't believe, in all honesty, that a player will go to any club just because his idol played there.
So
Surely there's got to be a little bit more to it than following your idol. What's your thoughts on that, mate?
it sounds a bit iffy, doesn't it? Let's be honest. How much of the problem is, as fans, we just have no idea how much is just complete bullshit and made up. But it's the bottom line is, as far as I've can read everywhere, Newcastle have met Leipzig's terms. They've agreed terms with Leipzig and they've agreed terms with the player, and it's now up to the player where he goes. And at this stage, as all the reports are saying, Manchester United haven't met the bid, but have told Leipzig that they're considering increasing the bid. So that's where we are now. And is Cesko waiting to give Man United time to increase the bid? And if so, how long are we prepared to wait? Because we've got to turn around to Leipzig and say, look, that's it. Take it out. Do you want it or do you not want it? And I need to know now. And if they say no, say, well, we're waiting. We'll say, right, well, we're out. Exactly. And of course, what you're doing then is giving Man United a cheap way in, which is crackers when you think about it.
Which is crackers. It absolutely is. Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? It's how you go about. I can't share that. I'm just going to talk about what Ben Jacobs has put out in the Viewerland there. Ben Jacobs has put down Newcastle prepared to improve their 75+5 offer to Leipzig with optimism a fee and structure can be agreed. Fixed fee already meets Leipzig's valuation. Manchester United also held talks with Leipzig on Saturday evening. Both clubs waiting on Benjo Cesko's decision, which is now expected quickly. Newcastle now feel in a position to move fast on the club-to-club side. Manchester United yet to place any formal bid, but one will be forthcoming if Cesko gives the green light. And Leipzig are aware, according to what he said. Anyway, and like I say, there's a lot of people out there in the World Wide Web giving lots of their own take on this current situation with Leipzig. And like I say, whether you believe it or not, I suppose it is what it is. Anyway, let's get on to today's game against Tottenham, because at this present moment in time, we haven't moved any further forward than we did this time yesterday.
No.
Groundhog Day again on this Saturday daytime. But we have got live football.
And the only thing I will say is, yet again, apart from Eddie's presser yesterday, nothing from the club at all.
No.
And basically all Eddie said yesterday was he was unaware that Isak had gone to Portugal to train.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So team news today, folks, is it's Pope, Trippier, Shea, Burn, Target, back four. J7, Bruno and Miley in the midfield. And Murphy, Anthony Gordon through the middle. And although I don't know, I suppose they could play a Barnes through the middle. I suppose. Anyway, fluid front three of Murphy, Gordon, Barnes. That's where we're at with the team news, and the subs are. Well, we know the subs. Everybody else who's on the trip.
Everybody else, yeah, exactly.
Academius, Rudy Gillett. So 3 goalies.
Yeah,
Thompson, Hall, Lascelles, Tenali, Kraft, Asula, Alanga, Livramento, Ashby, Murphy, Harrison, Hearns, Neve, and Sung Soo Park. I want to see more of him.
yeah, he did well when he's on his
After his
entry.
5 minutes of 5 minutes of fame the other night. Very good.
Well, we're certainly going to see Son, aren't we, for Tottenham? Because he's obviously, this is his last game before he goes to America. So it's going to be, I would imagine it's going to be an emotional one for him. Because, like, obviously, anybody that saw the interview when he said, this is me leaving, he broke down, bless him, with tears. He's been a good player for Spurs over his 10 years. He broke into the Premier League, again, an unknown quantity, and he went from strength to strength. And unfortunately, again, we see it with a lot of players. They get to that point where it's the drop-off. They can't keep up. And to be fair, I'm not just blaming him single-handedly with Tottenham's decline. I think it's been the decline of Tottenham that also hasn't helped him achieve his goals. And unfortunately, that happens. When you get to
it was Kane leaving as well, wasn't it? Cause
once you start changing, you set
partnership.
Players
football's. I've always said football's about partnerships. Little link ups. Some that work, some that don't. I
guess I don't know what happened there. My screen went syncing again, so I was probably out of line at some point.
No, you were still there.
Was I still there?
We've got a question here, which a lot of people are asking. Gary, why are we trying to buy top talent and not develop them? Which is, you could argue, what we did with Isak, with Botman, with Bruno, which has been so successful. Why not go back to that?
Well, that's that $1 million question, mate. None of us can work it out.
We maybe will be FFP might force us to go back to that, but then that makes us perennially the team that's doing all the hard work, taking the chance on these players for still paying tens of millions for them, but we're taking the chance that we can polish a diamond, polish a turd, and then being able to keep that production. We've had a remarkable success in doing that. Oh, look who's just walked in. Shut up. I'm written. Andy just walked in.
The boys.
Yeah. So.
I hope that wasn't Andy.
No, that was Susie.
Oh, bless you.
Anyway, yeah, and sooner or later we're going to buy some duds. Eddie is not, Superman. Sooner or later we're going to buy some duds.
Eddie is Superman. Hello.
How are you doing? You know what though? I'm going to go back onto the only thing that's come out of the Mitchell thing now, and I think this is where he's got it spot on. The not fit for purpose is the fact that we're not hitting the players. The casting, they're not casting the net wide and afar. And like I say, it is achievable. With what Chris was saying there, and we've seen it so many times where we've got players in that have been able to hit the ground running without any issues. And it's certainly something that, for me, there was always going to be an issue when Eddie Howe had to go back to 22, open his book up again and go for players that he wanted back in 22. There was a problem. And I think, like I say, you can put hand on heart and say that that was where Mitchell was correct, that the actual transfer system hasn't been fit for purpose, because you can't always guarantee, even in the Premier League, and we've seen that, we've seen it with Chris Wood, even Premier League proven players don't always fit the wardrobe that you're trying to create. So it's for me, it's a gamble either way. The biggest problem you have is you pay Premier League proven player money, rather than going out there and taking a little bit more of a sidestep and a gamble. So for me,
but
go on.
you say I still take issue with his original statement that the system wasn't fit for purpose. As Eddie pointed out at the time, that system that wasn't fit for purpose was the very system that got us Bruno, Botman, Trippier, Isak.
No, I think you're missing the point. I think what he meant was not fit for purpose.
It's not fit for purpose now.
No, it's not fit for purpose now because we're not doing it now. That's what I think he meant. By looking at players now that we all see week in, week out playing the Premier League isn't fit for purpose because you're paying Premier League proven money and wages rather than going out in, as we've done and been very successful at doing, and bringing players in. I think that is the slant that he was trying to say. Highlighting.
Because when he came in, other than Gay, who we're after, we weren't after. We hadn't at that stage. We hadn't been knocked back on any of these big names that we'd been going for.
No, but what we don't see or hear the conversations that are being held in the background. And he had given umpteen different selections of players that could have been approached. That wasn't because of the Mark Gay situation. It was Mark Gay or no one. And that is where I said, when you've got that stature, where you've got that person who's saying, that's the person who I want to bring into this club, I can't afford to gamble at this point because we've got the door ajar and I want players to come in that can hit the ground running. I can't afford, with the depth of squad, and I can understand both sides of the argument. When you're a coach, what you're looking at, and we've said it from day one, we're a thin squad. We're a thin squad when it comes to quality in numbers. We've got a 12, maybe even a 13. But after that, you start questioning whether these guys are going to come in and affect the game. And I think that's where the argument has always been and always will be between two immovable objects. You've got a coach that wants no time to get players on board, as in, I don't have the time to get these players set up anymore. Don't forget, he went all the way through to Christmas time when Eddie Howe jumped on board without winning a game, right? We were 19th. We hadn't won a game. Eddie Howe was trying to bring in and bled players from that January onwards, where we started to see results starting to happen, when he started to get in board. That's the gamble that a coach has to make, because you know if you don't do that, you're relegated. It was risk and reward, and he got the reward from taking the risk. Now you're in a position where you're through the door's ajar, you've got a team that's competing top 6 level, and instead of going out there and gambling, Eddie Howe is now looking and picking individual players to come in and be part of that small institution without waiting 6 to 8 weeks to bring them in and develop them slowly. He has to now look and navigate. Because of the PSR ceiling, I can't just go and take these risks anymore. Because what happens now, as we've already more or less seen, once you start pulling the rug from under people's feet, fingers start to get pointed at you. And we've seen that now, even with a successful season as we've had last season. There is still lots of people out there that want Eddie out.
Yeah, but there's a whole load of things to take about what you were saying there. Eddie Howe's attitude now, and I believe quite rightly, is that now we having qualified for the Champions League 2 years out of 4, we are at that top level now.
That's exactly what I said.
So well, sorry, I thought you were saying we should still be looking around the smaller
No.
ponds.
What I've just said was you've got two sides of the argument. You've got one side saying, listen, we've got a PSR issue, right? We can't go out there and spend Premier League proven player money and wages. We need to go and cast the net.
This summer we haven't got a PSR issue.
Well,
The problem this summer is we haven't got any negotiators.
yeah, that's what I said. We're not looking at this summer per se. I'm saying this is where the conversation has
prior
been
to
met.
this summer, we didn't have any money because of PSR.
Well, I'll agree to disagree because we had a minimum of £50 million
Yeah,
because
well, that's right.
Yeah, so we did have some money. But what I'm saying to you is,
didn't have enough.
no, what I'm saying to you is, even though there was names given to Eddie, right, regardless of where, whatever angle you want to look at it, Eddie Howe is under pressure now to keep us in that top 5 position. That's the pressure that Eddie Howe, during his tenure, during his brilliance, created this team from being a relegation side into a top 5 team. The pressure is on Eddie Howe now to maintain that. If that falls and fails by bringing in players from out of, if you like, the wider fixation across Europe, and it fails, like you've just said, not only are we in trouble regarding players that aren't fit for purpose, we're also in trouble because we're utilising the money that we've got for PSR at the minute. And you're not going to recoup that back. And I go back to the Man U situation. You can't gamble too much with players abroad if they don't fit the narrative. And I think that's where Eddie Howe sees himself. He's damned if he does, and he's damned if he don't. Because if he goes out there and buys these players from abroad that don't fit the narrative and fail, it's his fault. If he goes for Premier League proven players that he knows that are good and he pays too much money for them and they fail, it's his fault. This is why I said, in all these DOFs across the globe, very few of them get the sack. It's always the coaches that get the sack. So the coaches have to believe in the narrative that's been given to them by the DOF. There has to be a relationship. And as we know, there was no relationship between Mitchell and Eddie Howe. But they're both wrong. That's what I was trying to say. They're both wrong in what they were trying to do.
I just think that where we are now, we need... it would be great if we could go and find another Bruno, find another Toon Army, find another Isak.
They don't come round every season, don't they?
No, exactly. And again, you get everybody spouting...
You sounded very Scouse then, you know. I don't know what... exactly.
Chicken and a coke, please. You get... constantly get spouted. How did Aston Villa pick up Morgan Rogers, for 12 million? Well, let me tell you, for every Morgan Rogers... there's 20 non-Morgan Rogers that have been picked up for 10 million. And likewise, players from the continent, for every Bruno, for every £30 million Bruno that pays off, there's at least 10 £30 million continental non-entities that don't pay off in the Premiership. As I say, we have been insanely capable or lucky that everything we've touched seemed to have turned to gold, apart from Botman's injuries kind of thing. If he hadn't been injured, I think we'd all agree he would have been a stellar player as well. Anyway, we'll see where we are. Let's see. Are we going to get Cesko or we're not going to get him? Time will tell. Will Isak be with us next season? Will Isak not be? The one thing we know about the Isak thing is that, number one, Liverpool want him. Number two, Isak wants to go. Number three, Newcastle want, we're told, 150 million. Number four, Liverpool aren't going to pay that, but Liverpool can offer him their project which ain't a bad project because they're building what's rapidly becoming one of the finest football squads ever assembled, kind of thing. And why wouldn't my argument? Why wouldn't you want to go? My anger the whole time has been the timing of the whole thing. Because if Newcastle have actually known since, which some reports say, since Austria last year when Mitchell arrived, if we've known since then that Isak's been disgruntled, this should have all been, we should have been ready for it.
Absolutely.
As it is, we've been completely unprepared, and it's left us, instead of being in the strongest position, we've been left in the weakest position that we could possibly be.
Yeah, you're right. It's a strange one, isn't it? Because, like I say, we are at the mercy. I'm just making sure that my stream's working because obviously we haven't got Chris.
I've got I've got Amrit and Andy round here watching it.
Cool. So we could have their point of view at half time. That's
Exactly.
Listen, mate,
meanwhile-
I was going to ask you. When I said to you my system went down. We've got lots of people. I've just had a look on YouTube. Lots of people with some good stuff on the chat. Can you have a look through the chat for me? Because my chat has gone down 20 minutes ago.
Have you started any?
No, because it's gone down. That's what I said. When for
right.
some unknown reason, rebooted, I don't know what happened. I lost all the chats. So if you could have a look through the chat for me.
I'm just ringing our Lord and Master and
Oh, bless him.
Okay, chat. So Adnam Ali has said Miley needs to push himself, or he's getting sold. He's playing for his boyhood team. I want to see him become the next Bellingham. Miley, my opinion is when he came in, because he was a Geordie lad, he got far more adulation and praise than perhaps his performances merited. He was adequate. We can see very clearly that he's got a good first touch, and he does certain things very well. But he also has limitations, and whether he can actually step up and obviously I hope he can, because nothing I would like more than say 11 Geordies in the team. But the jury's my jury's still out on whether he is actually all that, So he's got a chance today to forward his claims, and my God, we need him. The way our current midfield is, we cannot play, the Bruni, J7 and Tonali we can't expect to get 60 games a season out of all of them. And, we're going to end up with another injury crisis if we do. We've got to rotate. And that will inevitably mean Miley coming in as he's doing today. So let's see what he can do with. It's not like he's been put in with rubbish. He's got J7 and Bruno alongside him. So let's see how they can perform. Hopefully, brilliantly.
Yeah, so well, that was obviously the team, if you like it. That's virtually the team that went through a lot of the Champions League. If you like, the mid three, Miley did well when he was getting continuity of games, and I think that's the excuse me, that's the biggest thing for me. It's a case of, you're never going to see the best out of Miley unless he's involved in the squad.
And Trips and Target played the first Champions League qualification season. Played best part of the time till we signed Burn. Yano is saying, which is this is another superbly valid point. We still have a PSR issue because I said we haven't got one this window. In terms of buying players, affording to pay for players, No, I haven't. But what we do have a problem with is PSR. Because wages-wise, the UEFA rules, and we are in the Champions League, if you're in the Champions League, you cannot pay more than 70% of your revenue in players and agents' fees. So because our club revenue is so much smaller than the big six, that obviously affects our ability to pay wages.
Yeah.
We're still a little way short of the 70%, and the Prem rules are 90%. At the minute, I think they're going to be changed, but at the minute they're 90%. So we're comfortably within Prem rules, but not within UEFA rules, which is 70%.
Yeah. It's an interesting situation and a good one, that debate. I'm just letting you guys know now, and it's typical this, if I'm honest with you. My screen's just gone down,
Yeah,
and it's saying it's unavailable.
There's nothing. I've got two separate devices on the match,
Oh, my God.
and
Where's our Lord and
put it
Master?
on one now, I think.
Have you got it on one?
I've just got some. I just got some sound on the one that Andy and Amrit are watching.
No, mine's saying it looks like that page doesn't exist.
This event is about to start.
Yeah, I had that originally, and then it
Oh
went
yeah,
to...
yeah, I've got them. I've got them in the stadium there now.
Have you? I'm going to reboot then, see if it happens.
Right. What can I do here? If I
You can put yours on share if you got it.
yeah,
Don't
but
add it to the...
I'll put it in my share. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, if you throw it on your share screen, and then we can just have it on the editor,
Right.
then it just saves me messing about with
Oh.
this. Oh, there's the bat phone. That could be the Lord and Master.
Hello. I know. We haven't got the match on the share screen. Yeah, we've been live for now. I know.
Look, you've got to love this. This is professionals at its best. This is
Yes.
talking to the Lord and Master live on air all the way to Missouri.
Where are we? Let me see if we can get this sorted.
Oh, I'm so sorry, boys and
Talk among
girls.
yourselves, folks.
Yeah, this is typical match day live stuff from Newcastle. I mean, just when you're wanting to get kick by kick commentary, they pull the bloody plug on the. It just keeps on saying it looks
Now
like
it's gone down again.
Yeah, it just keeps on doing it constantly. They are poor. This is something that you'd think, they would be able to get sorted, as they've got all these bods on board.
Yeah, got nothing here.
Just keeps on saying it looks like that page doesn't exist. So that'll be me questioning the club and asking for my money back.
Well, there's plenty of people done it in the past.
Anderson getting plenty quality game time at Forest when consider return without guarantees. Mr. Lobovsky is saying, nice one, whoever gifted that membership. There you go. We are rugby analysts. I'm just having a quick look at some of your YouTube questions. Hey, fantastic. That's what I like to see. It's a nice stadium, this. It looks very nice.
Did you have you heard the tale? There are 2 stadiums in Seoul called the World Cup Stadium. So there was loads of Newcastle fans went to the wrong World Cup Stadium. Have you frozen? I think you have. Oh, there we go. It looks like I'm right.
Yeah, sorry, mate. It keeps on sinking. It just disappears in the background. And you said called so, and then I lost you.
Yeah, I was saying there's two stadiums in Seoul called the World Cup Stadium.
Right, okay.
And there was loads of Newcastle fans went to the wrong one.
You're
So,
joking.
so they were all having to jump in taxis and make the journey to the other one, miss the kickoff.
Oh, that's mad. It seems to be quite a few Spurs fans there, as always. Seems to be very hot behind Son.
Yeah, right. Well,
It's amazing how many shirts he can sell, isn't it?
There you go. So, have you got it on private match now?
Yeah. I've got it now. And there
Yeah.
we are, the Magpies, the
Yeah.
Korean Magpies. Yay! There's about 6. He must have come in a taxi. Anyway, I'm joking.
Right. And just to recap, Newcastle team: Pope, Trippier, Shea, Byrne, Target, GS7, Bruno, Miley, Murphy, Gordon, and Barnes.
Have you? I don't know whether anybody else has had a look. I put on SofaScore this morning to have a look at the teams, to have an update of the teams, and straight away it had got cancelled, written through it. And I was saying to Win when we were in the green room before we were talking, is the bloody match being cancelled? And for some unknown reason, SofaScore had got it all the way through it that it was cancelled. But now it seems to have rejigged itself. So I don't know what's going on with the systems today, but it looks like everywhere there's issues. So fingers crossed we can get through today unscathed. So let's have a look at the Spurs team. Is Kinski, Porro, Romero, Danso, and Davis at the back. Bentenker and Gray in midfield, with Son, Sarr, and Johnson on the right hand side, with Tell up front. So quite a strong side from Tottenham. So it's going to be an interesting one for them. Strong side. I think they'll give us a certain game here. Interesting to see, to say the least. Again, this green shirt. I knew they were going to play in green today. Newcastle, still not akin to it, I must admit. It's not something that I do like. Newcastle have never won a match with Anthony Gordon as striker, says Connor. That's so true. Even though he's touted very highly by the boss, I still see a problem with Anthony Gordon up top. So it's going to be an interesting one. And like I say, we are literally 5 minutes from the start of the match. Looks very much as though we're going the 4-3-3. Potentially Harvey Barnes and Anthony Gordon swapping places. It's going to be interesting to see whether Bruno goes out onto the left-hand side or whether they put Miley in J7. Because at the minute they've got Miley on the left, but I think it'll be Miley in Gilmariz's spot and J7 in his usual spot, to be fair. Pace at the back is still an issue for me. So again, what I don't want to see is us defending the 18-yard box. It caused us no end of trouble the other day. And like I say, when you defend too deep, there was too much space between defence and midfield. And it was so easy for the K-League to get behind and find the gaps. So I think we need to be tighter on that. I think we need to be more of a group. And a nice picture there of the young lad. Just taking it all in, taking this moment all in. Lads are coming out on the field. Oh, referees in a nice bright pink shirt. Popey in his pink shirt.
Sorry about that. I've just been trying to get the match set up for the lads.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, the match is definitely on.
It is. It is on. Spurs are in there.
Contrary to modern reports.
Yep. Mental. I'm going to have a quick look, see if mine's updated at all. Because if not, yay. Well, it's asking me to pay again. Can you believe it?
Have you signed in?
Yeah. It's asking me now to pay again, even though I've paid for all of it.
Yeah, right wise.
You can swivel. Let's see if I can. No, it's saying to me I need to pay again.
Oh,
Honestly, drives me insane. So yeah, the just going through the teams. Thomas Frank. It's going to be interesting to see how he sets up. If I'm honest with you, whether he gives anything away. The Kupang Play Series. This is. So I don't know what that means in Korean.
Kupang.
Kupang,
I imagine that'll be the sponsor, is it?
probably.
Kupang Play.
The horrible green shirt, says Steve. Man, you willing to match
Well,
Cesko bid?
it's the first airing of the new third strip, isn't it?
It's a second strip. The blue one's the third strip. Which is a shame because I love the blue one. Green shirt looks better now. I've actually seen it worn. Still not a huge fan though, says Cynical Jim.
Kupang Play is an OTT video streaming service. So it's obviously an Asian kind of dozen or whatever.
Yeah. That's an
Okay.
interesting one. So then, peeps, again, just before we kick off, I'm going to apologise because obviously I'm utilising now Chrissy's stream, bless him. So my stream's gone down, as it always does. I just still, in today's modern era, can't believe that we can get this so wrong at times. So forgive me if I do miss up on some of the players, but I'll do my best for you during the commentary. And like I say, we if we can keep it out of the chat until we catched up, because no doubt we're probably running a little bit behind you guys.
Well, actually, believe it or not, the last stream, Chris's was 12 seconds ahead of mine in the UK, so it was crossing the Atlantic quicker than I could get it up.
Well, again, how strange is that? It does seem balmy, doesn't it? Bruno and Son in the middle, just throwing the coin in the air, just waiting for them to make a decision.
Oh, back for a photo.
Yeah. There you go. Smiley Miley. Stop chewing that gum, Bruno.
I don't think you ever see him without gum, do you?
Yeah, no, I don't think you do. Yeah, it's a lovely stadium, this. I love these stadiums that are closer to the pitch. Totally different than having the track around.
Ball stadiums.
Yeah, proper football stadium. And it does look as though it's packed to the rafters this time, from what I can see.
I think there's a lot of white seats.
I don't know.
Grey seats.
Is that seats or is it Tottenham fans?
No, it's definitely seats.
Here he is.
Oh, look who's arrived.
The man, the myth, the legend, also known as Chris in the background. Just doing...
We've got Jeffo in the forum is saying, when will Eddie get the hint? Gordon is no good through the middle.
Through the middle, yeah. Listen, I think this could be the way we start the season. Unfortunately, things don't change because, like I say, there's just been somebody in the forum and in the chat saying that Manchester United willing to match Newcastle's offer. So it could be very much a case of us missing out again.
We've got Son on the pitch at the minute, giving a soliloquy to all the fans, I think.
That doesn't look like Son.
That's not Son, fool.
That's not Son. It's somebody who's just
That's
doing
Son right there.
Somebody's doing a tribute to him.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with this guy, man?
And now the end is near.
How's it going, folks?
It is.
Man, I was sleeping peacefully too. Until Betsy just gave me a nudge.
Well, did you not? I rang you about half a dozen times.
Man, if I go to sleep late, it's just there's nothing that will work. Nothing will wake me up.
It reminds
There
me
you
of
go.
returning from an away trip to Anfield one season when I got on the train at Leeds. I had to change at Leeds. Well, it was actually Leeds. Change at Leeds because it was in the middle of the night. Change at Leeds. Change at York. And I said that they used to have guards on the train then, believe it or not. And I said to God, make sure you, because I'd been on the drink, make sure you wake us up when we get to Newcastle. And I don't know why, but anyway, I woke up and I opened my eyes and we were going through Heaton. So we'd pass Newcastle and I ran up to the guard. I was working for British Railways at the time. I ran up to the guard. I says, you bastard. I says, I told you to wake us up at Newcastle. He says, wake you up. He says, I was kicking you, poking you, shaking you. He says, you were comatose. He says, I've been trying for 20 minutes to wake you up. And I was just so unconscious, having had a full day on the drink with the Liverpool fans.
Has not worked for me to say the least, but here we are.
Anyway, we're off.
Yeah, we're
Folks,
off.
hit the like button. Come on, man. We just had 100 likes, and we've been streaming for an hour. I mean, I say we.
Is that the royal way, Chris?
Come
Target
on, now.
down the line, and it's trying to pinpoint Harvey Barnes, but it's picked off by Porro and in with Saar.
Oh, so we
Tottenham
were
now
in
in the
green.
all
I get
black.
that.
Yeah, we're all in the green, kicking right to left. Anthony Gordon chasing that one down. Porro looks like he's got
And
it
there's
back.
Random Access with the super chat. Appreciate that. See, I come in and the super chats flow in, man. I like that.
Oh, you've missed so many already, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've had 3
fuck
lots
yeah.
of 5 gifted memberships. They've been superb.
Well, they
this
make me
morning.
feel special and outbid these twats. Come on. Thank you very much, Random. He's saying, with all that black and white, Chris's head looks disembodied. LOL. There you go. Well, this is my in-game spot, I guess, in the office, if you will. We needed to have something like this. I need to be able to watch the game relaxing, man, because me sitting down for 2 hours on the other side of on the regular chair, I don't know. I get stiff.
You get stiff. Good lad.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a different story. That's another chapter.
All those war wounds.
Yeah. Popey
yeah.
there. Way! There you go. Hoof! That's what
Mr. Pope.
Yeah.
Already showing his true colors.
Yeah. He was being closed down there by Johnson. So, I mean, has he kicked that out for a corner? Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
That is crazy, man.
Man, honestly. Unreal. He's that Saar who's taking this one. I don't know whether it is. It could be Bentancur, I suppose.
Whoa, good save.
Hold on. Where are you, man? You're in front of us.
Oh.
Stop spoiling it, man. Turn the TV off.
Headed clear.
Oh.
It's again shot through and it's deflected. I think that could be another corner. No, referee's given a goal kick there.
That was Romero, I think, before.
Yeah, I think it was Romero, yeah.
Oh, Murphy missed that one.
Murphy missed it, and it
that,
jumped out to Saar, who had a shot at
Papa
goal.
Sarr.
And yeah, Papa
That's
Sarr.
Bentancur. Good player,
That's
man.
Bentancur, yeah. So again, Newcastle building from the back, and we are
already
in trouble here. And it's a goal to...
Hey, Win, stop spoiling it, man. What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Again, I mean, it was just so simple, wasn't it?
Yeah. How did they score that, by the way?
Bar, mate. I mean, again, giving the ball away on the half turn, I don't know whether that was Bruno again. It comes through to Johnson, who's central, and he's just side-footed it into the corner. I mean, from 20 yards, it's just too simple. And this is what I said. When you're standing off, when you've got your centre halves playing wide to collect the ball, and then they play out. Look at this. The ball goes into. Oh, that's Murphy. Murphy gets challenged from behind. He loses the ball on the edge of the D, and it's just far too simple. Again, unchallenged.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the back foot. See, that's what I'm saying. Defence too low on the edge of the box. Nobody's closing that space down, and he's got a free shot at goal. Something that we had against the K-Leaguers, and it's proved at a point again. We need to move away from the box. Just opens up everything for them. Not a good start, boys and girls.
No. Yeah, we
Well,
go.
that was way too easy, and that wasn't even. They didn't look like a strong shot or anything, man.
No, nothing at all. It was
It was
just
placed.
far
It was
too
well
easy.
placed, the shot.
It was well placed, Wynn. You're absolutely right. But again, when you're not closing down that space, all you're doing is blocking the view of the goalkeeper. So in actual fact, the goalkeeper doesn't see the shot until it's on goal. And then you're too late in getting a reaction. Anyway, we're back with Kinski, and he's gone long.
Man.
Headed
Well,
clear towards Big Miley.
maybe I should go back to bed.
And again, Son on the turn here. Try to give and go, but Miley gets that ball back. Bruno
man,
now
come on.
loses the ball again, but Target gives it to Pope. Pope gives it to Shaw. Shaw going up to Gordon. Gordon with a first-time touch towards Alanga. Alanga gets the throw-in. Sorry, it's Jacob Murphy, not Alanga. Gordon.
So what's our lineup?
Pope, Target, Burn, Shaw, Trippier, Miley, Gilmares, Harvey Barnes, J7, Murphy with Anthony Gordon. But it's more a 4-3-3 than a 4-2-3-1, which is put down on SofaScore.
We lose it again right there, man.
Even though J7 is a little bit more central and higher.
We keep losing the ball right there.
Trippier brings the ball out. J7 now central, gives the ball to Bruno. Bruno goes square, Target, in that left-back position, coming forward.
Noticeable there that J7 had dropped right back.
Yeah, but he's gone to the central. That's what I said. You've got
now
Miley
he's
now.
Again. He's going to be putting some miles in his legs if he keeps that up.
He seems to be the one who's been the target man now, who's been asked to play in that hole between the two midfielders. But then he drops into that natural left-sided position. Harvey Barnes now on the touchline on the left-hand side, inside to Miley. Miley up to towards Anthony Gordon, but it's deflected out to Miley again, to Barnes again. Barnes into Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon on the half turn, back to Barnes. Still hugging this left-hand touchline. Barnes on the inside, plays the ball back to Burn to Shaw. Shaw looks for the movement up front. He delays the pass and brings it back to Target up the line again to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes shapes to his left foot and it gets blocked and it's out for by Porro and it's out for a throw into Newcastle. 6 in the 7th minute and it's Tottenham 1, Newcastle 0. Shaw out to Trippier on that right-hand side. Trippier drops the ball down to the Murphy. Murphy plays the ball in first time and it's easily blocked. And Tottenham again in the dark strip play the ball away down the touchline towards Son. And it again picked up easily by Newcastle. And Shaw plays it all the way back to Pope, out to Dan Burn. Burn back to Pope. Again, just trying to draw the players, the Tottenham Hotspur players onto them. A lot of them fanning themselves off in this heat in the stands.
Yeah, they're taking. Yeah. It gets pretty hot over there. That's in Korea, pretty hot and cold.
Yeah, I'm going to say the humidity is ridiculous.
No,
It's all over the top for Son. He's offside this time now. Yeah, it was a
Do
good
you guys
spot.
believe that? I got a question for you. Does Ramsdale start immediately?
No.
Interesting. Well, I think a lot could depend on this game. And at the weekend. I think he'll start at the weekend.
Yeah, he'll start the weekend. I think there'll definitely be a viewing of him in one of the two matches. The same as everybody will get a game of some point. Harvey Barnes now down this left-hand side. Harvey Barnes cuts inside onto his favoured foot. Plays it into Bruno. Bruno just sees the opportunity to play Jacob Murphy. Trippier goes on the outside. Murphy now, again, delaying that pass and just plays the ball back. Oh, missed time there from Bruno. Steps over the ball, but manages
There
to
it is.
retrieve it. Good ball inside.
Oh, there
Harvey
it is.
Barnes into the centre with
man.
Anthony Gordon
Oh, and that-
miscontrols.
That
And
control.
it's just cleared
in a
again.
great
That's it.
position.
Fabian Shaw
The thing about
just plays
Gordon
the ball
is,
back.
he gives you that doubt when he's playing center that he's
Yeah,
not confident.
I mean, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. The ball was slightly behind him. He wanted
Well,
the
here
ball
we
in
go.
front.
Let's
Good
go.
running there
Here
for
we go.
Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy down the right-hand side. Plays the ball in central. Far too close to the goalkeeper.
Jacob, shocking man.
But Jacob Murphy stays down. Don't know whether he's caught. Got his ankle tap there, but he's certainly stayed
Stays
down.
down in embarrassment.
Yeah, I think he's trying to hide his face. Tottenham now, again, just looking at the shape. Jacob Murphy jogs back into position, and until then, Anthony Gordon fills the void. But again, Tottenham just slowly building up from the back. Again, no press from Newcastle. Everybody just on the halfway line. Tottenham now. Porro down that right-hand side, looking for the ball over the top for Johnson to run onto. There's a bit of a coming together between
Big
Johnson
Dan.
and Byrne. Big Dan Byrne wins that ball back and plays the ball. Again, a dangerous ball into Bruno's feet. Bruno running back towards Pope. He plays the ball square. Good
brilliantly.
ball. And he plays the ball into Trippier. Jacob Murphy now. Oh, he gets hit from behind Jacob Murphy. And the referee saying,
Play on.
play on.
Jockey.
Jockey, as Chris would say.
Jockey. Hey, Tonali not
Fabian
playing though.
Shaw goes over the top for
Tonali's
the likes
on
of
the
J7, but that's far too long. It's easy
like.
for
I
Kinski
think
to
that was
pick
always
up.
going to be the case when Bruno and J7 didn't play last week.
Yeah, well, like I say, there was some talk about him having some strapping to his thigh as well. So I don't know whether that's something to do with it. Whether Buncey's saying, push them for the 90, but don't risk.
Go on,
Oh,
that's
a bit.
what Gordon does really well, use his pace.
Yeah, it was a bit
yes.
dodgy from Kinski there, but he manages to get it done, and it's a ball over the
Offside
top again
strike.
for Son, who's he looks like he's gone shopping there because he was well offside.
Well offside.
So again, free kick to Newcastle on that far side. Shaw on the turn. Oh, sorry, it's Miley. Miley giving it to Dan Byrne. Dan Byrne now. Up to Harvey Barnes. Sorry, that's Target. Sorry, it is, like I say, they all look very similar from here, up in the stands. And Shaw over the top, looking for Jacob Murphy.
Good
First
ball,
touch,
well
Jacob
taken.
Murphy really well. Comes inside, gives it to
there it
J7.
is.
J7
what
with the
a
ball
ball.
over the
Right
top
there.
for Harvey Barnes to run onto. It's on the angle of the penalty area. Harvey Barnes now just running into the penalty area, trying to get it onto his right foot and try to feed Target in. It's blocked
Mainly
by Bentancur, and the
the
ball
ball.
again given back to Newcastle. Fabian Shaw now feeds into Bruno. Bruno looking up and trying to feed in Trippier on that right-hand side. Good ball to Trippier. Trippier just waiting. Who's in the middle? Because it's a bad decision there.
well done.
We've won the ball back. It's Miley now. Winning the ball back. Bruno on that right-hand side. Just holds the ball up and just waiting for an angle to pass the ball to. Trippier. Miley just looking up, looking for something simple. Plays the ball back to Dan Byrne. Dan Byrne plays J7. J7 goes out to Target on this left-hand side. Back inside to Byrne. Byrne now just waiting for Tottenham to make a challenge or at least a press. But keeping the ball safely.
Nice
Shaw
one touch.
back out to Trippier. Trippier into Miley. Miley again. Bruno's just delaying the tact, trying to play in Harvey Barnes there. The ball's headed clear, but only to Target. Harvey Barnes. Target. All on the pendulum work on the 40-yard mark. Out to Shaw, out to Trippier. Jacob Murphy now. Jacob Murphy just holding on to the ball, allowing Tottenham just to do the half press, trying to draw them and make space in behind. Miley.
This is good, though. This is good possession
Jacob
football.
Murphy now. Jacob Murphy decides to come inside to Bruno. Miley tries to play the ball down through the channel.
Oh, ref.
The referee's just allowing the challenge on Murphy to go ahead. even though it looked like he'd been tapped around the back of the Achilles tendon there. They reckon it's between 4 and 8 weeks for Willock, don't they? To come back. So,
Well in target.
Okay.
so if he says 4 to 6 weeks, I'm going to go 8 weeks.
Ball.
It's cleared from Tottenham.
Hoop the twat.
Folks, hit the like button. Come on, don't forget to do that. It's easy to do it. Don't forget to hit the like button. Come on.
Hit the like and the bell.
How many likes we got? We
plays
only
the
got
ball
100,
into
man.
Anthony Gordon.
Oh, there it
Gordon's
is.
got a
There
chance
it
here.
is.
Oh! Anthony Gordon, I mean, he plays the ball central and it's just too hard for J7 and the ball goes to wide and it's Harvey Barnes who retrieve it. Harvey Barnes now just getting the ball back from Miley. The target's gone central. Miley now just giving him the option. Goes the ball, play the ball centrally and Shaw has a shot and it's about 4 yards over from around about 35 to 40 yards shot there from
that
Shaw.
first Gordon opportunity could have been a good one.
Yeah. Well, it was a good one. It was a nice little run. It was terrible clearance.
Well.
Yeah, he plays the ball back centrally.
Oh, he almost had
It's
it.
at knee height for J7. I mean, it was a good shot, but it was off target, unfortunately, from Fabian Shaw. Long ball again from Kinski. It's gone to target. Target does well on the half turn. Plays the ball into Miley. And again, they're playing this 4-2-3-1.
I tell you what, we're playing some good football.
I think Tottenham are just allowing it to
are.
play in front of them. I don't think it's done anything yet, but we're keeping hold of the ball well, which is nice to see. Jacob Murphy now down that right-hand side comes to go inside, but then really loses the ball.
There we go.
Miley. Back to Bruno. Burn looks up, gives it back to Miley. Miley now goes to Trippier. Trippier into a bit close to Bruno there. Bruno keeps hold of the ball. Goes square to Target. Target brings the ball down on his chest. He brings the ball back into Dan Burn, who just, again, on the half turn to Miley. Miley now back to Shaw on the halfway line. Shaw goes back out to Trippier, touching that line into Jacob Murphy. Whoa. This is good play. Jacob Murphy towards Anthony Gordon. Just wide from Anthony Gordon. Now, that was good play.
I thought that was in.
Yeah, that was really good play.
That was fabulous. Proper football.
Now
that was proper
things
football.
are starting to click.
Now we're cooking on gas.
Yeah, Matt Anderson there saying Spurs defo look to counter, and I think that is spot on. It looked like it was a save actually from Anthony Gordon's shot. So well done, Kinski. Corner to Newcastle now. Outswinger from Trippier. Trippier now goes to play towards the penalty spot. It's towards Dan Burn, but it's headed clear out towards Son. Son plays the ball square to Benton Kerr, and again under pressure from J7, he gives the ball back to Target. Yeah, Target plays a diagonal ball out towards Fabian Shaw, who misses it. He leaves the ball to Trippier. Trippier drops the ball back to Shaw. Shaw into the box towards the back stick, and I don't know why he jumped underneath that Harvey Barnes. But again, press.
No.
What are you doing, Target?
Man.
There's a clear run on goal here, and it's going to be...
well done,
Popey.
Bunny lad.
What you doing, Target?
Hey, we give it away again. You wake up.
Again, man. Wake up. Oh, the linesman's get a free kick now.
Come on, man.
That is so poor at the halfway line from Target, losing his feet there. I don't know what he was expecting, but what was he doing?
That
was
like
criminal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ain't done yet.
Come on.
Give it.
J7 now on the digits, trying to get it onto his left foot.
J7.
And he's giving the ball back to Tottenham.
It's getting interesting now.
Over the top towards Benton Kerr, but that's off. And it's out.
Hey, who was that lost? The Target, right?
Yeah, he slipped.
It's Saw, wasn't it? Was that Saw who lost?
He slipped. Look at Wynn saying he slipped, man.
Oh, man, that's shocking.
It was.
Or was that Tell? Tell with the one-on-one. That was shocking. That was so poor.
But I think Pope did well at waiting what to do with the striker.
He didn't commit.
Well, Pope was superb. I mean, he did what he could only do was stand up. Ball to the back stick. Oh, from Harvey Barnes, waiting for Jacob Murphy to come on board with that one. But I don't know what Tell was doing there because, like I say, he was trying to commit Popey into something, but there was no real drive towards the goal. He was just slowing it down. And once you slow the pace down, the keeper's got all the chance in the world then. Tottenham again just playing out from the back. A little dink towards Tell. Tell, again, miscontrols it, gives the ball back to Newcastle. Not a great outing so far for Tell. Pope now. Sweeper keeper. With Harvey Barnes, Dan Burn, up to Harvey Barnes on the halfway line. Target, who completely flunked his line earlier on, gave Tottenham the chance to go 2-0 up with Trippier. Trippier now on that right-hand side into Bruno Guimaraes. Certainly done a lot better since the goal we conceded, but we need to start committing more shots at goal. Harvey Barnes now down this left-hand side, back to Target. Target inside to in between two players there. J7 does well to win the ball back, but Target loses the ball again. Tell comes clear with the ball.
Mr. 100K, man. Mr. 100K. The Win loves that. By the way, Win, where's Amrit and Andy Bell?
They're sitting right here.
Oh, all right.
Watching the match.
Toon, Black White Army.
Apparently we're not good enough to come on.
Toon, Black White Army. Toon, Black White Army.
There you go.
There
Porro
it
now
is.
with the throw in halfway between the halfway line and the penalty area. Porro just plays the ball back to Romero. Romero back to Kinski. Oh, again, Kinski not really concentrating.
Get them a wave.
Oh, you Ramsgate in disguise.
Oh, look at that.
Ball goes long.
Oh, yeah, that's
Hey!
all right, how's it going, lads and lasses?
There's
Unfortunately,
only one of you good looking. One of you good looking.
yeah, they can't hear you. Unfortunately,
Oh, right, okay. They'll have to do it on the watch.
Oh, let's not screw this up, please.
Ball out
But
up to J7. J7
one
on the
thing you
half
see
turn.
though, that
Go on.
Newcastle are trying to play from the back every game now, so that's definitely something new that Eddie Howe is trying to do.
They are. They're trying to play at the back, but they're playing centrally, which is on the half turn. Again, how we concede goals. It's got to be done better on the half turn. If you're going to do that, you've got to have players around you that are going to help you if you lose the ball. And there's far
Yeah,
too much
that's
space
100%.
between the two players.
That's the thing. When you lose the ball, you can really get in trouble, and we've seen it already in these preseason games many times.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, we can say what for what it is. I'd rather them make mistakes when it doesn't matter, as long as we learn from them mistakes.
One
At
thing
the
you
minute,
would
it doesn't
assume
look
though
like
is
we
that
have.
you would assume that you need to start playing the center backs that are going to more than likely play because they got to get used to it.
Yeah, they've also got to have the ability to do it. And we've already heard Dan Burn say, I'd rather give it to a player in front of me 5 yards that's better with the ball than I am. And that's come out of Dan Burns' mouth.
Oh, there
Ball
it
into
is.
the box! Oh, how have you missed that, J7? Oh! 7
tell
yards
Jason
in, great ball in
striker.
from Bruno. Floated into that back stick, and it's. I mean, he
man.
jumps
Did
up
it hit
like
the
a
post?
salmon out the stream. Gets a good header on it, but puts it wide.
Did it hit the post?
Kinski's beaten.
no, it's wide.
Mercy.
Wow, 2 sitters
You can
there.
tell
I
he's
suppose
not
you
a
can say.
striker no more.
Yeah,
He's never been a striker, mate. Never been no more.
Yeah.
It's never been his forte in front of goal.
well done, Trips there.
Isn't it crazy that this is going to be Son's last game in Korea?
Yeah, mad.
That's crazy.
Well, I think
don't know if
he-
they did it
he-
on purpose, but
Yeah, I'm going to say I think it was always written in the stars for him to bow out after his tenure at Spurs. And like I say, he's been a great player for them. You know, he's done
for the
really
Pre-
well.
no,
He's
but
good.
a great player for the Premier League, man. He's been really an exemplary player.
And he's so
really.
humble, isn't he? You know, whenever you see him, he's like I say, he's very humble towards his opposition players. You know, he always wants to shake hands with everybody, and always wants to make friends. And I think,
And
you
the,
know, like I
and
say,
the
you've
Paul
got-
Mitchell protege, flowers where they're due.
yeah,
Yeah, really humble guy. So At this point, he just wants to live his life in Los Angeles. So that's where he's gonna be going. So he can enjoy
Sunshine.
it. Stay out them riots though.
Yeah, absolutely. Tottenham now with Kinski going out on the left-hand touchline. Kinski's just, I mean, they like playing back to him with Ben Davies now, who's got plenty of space to run into before Jacob Murphy tries to close it down. Not seen much of Archie Gray yet. Just got to the ball now, Archie Gray. Benton Kerr back to Archie Gray now. He's found a little bit of space. Commentators curse into Saar. Saar now getting closed down in the penalty area. Shaw clears the ball out and it just giving straight back to Danso. Danso now plays the ball out to Porro. Porro just playing in that deep role. Romero in towards Archie Gray, but again, looks like there's a coming together of heads there. Referee is
somebody's down.
Stop play. There's a couple of players down here.
Clash of heads.
Yeah, Archie Gray. Ooh, Trippier gets a full one in the forehead there. Trips.
Ouch.
Hopefully that's not a cut on the eyebrow. I wonder whether they're going to give the concussion roll. Gavin Fuller saying if we play out from the back next season, we will be in trouble and we will get pressed, lose ball next to our goal, go long and fight it out, and there's anything can happen. And there is some nuance to that, you know. With J7 in the side, and I said the biggest problem we have, even with J7 in the side, where he was our target man for the long clearances, one, you've got to have a goalkeeper that can kick half decent. Anthony Gordon really isn't the one to go aerial. So you're reliant on J7 to win that aerial ball and get the flick on. And if I'm honest with you, I very rarely see him do that. But it's certainly something that I would believe. Oh, it was a deflection. That's what beat Pope. It was a deflection off Dan Burn. That's what beat him. And that's what I said. If you're not willing to come out and close the space, what you do is just block the goalkeeper's view, and that deflection just takes it past. Even though it was a simple, like a sidestep shot, wasn't with much pace. Once you block the keeper's view and get the deflection, you've got more chance of scoring the goal. Did you see that then? The review of the goal.
Yeah.
This is the ref cam now.
The ref cam.
Yeah, I wonder to see how much we'll see more of that in the Premier League this season.
I watched like a hawk still as a manager, so if you got up off your seat and just had a laugh, it would,
I can hear lots of going on in the background, Win.
Well, Gary's just saying yellows in the background.
Maybe you're game.
I've just knocked the game down a bit.
Here we go. We've carried on with the ball. Shaw plays the ball along the ground to Jacob Murphy, who plays a bit of a blind ball centrally. Luckily, J7 saw the danger and managed to get a toe on that to target up to Harvey Barnes, just inside the Newcastle half, back with target. J7 now. J7 gets closed down straight away. And again, giving the ball away. Johnson now to Tottenham. Tottenham, who plays a really bad ball. Johnson towards Son. And Trippier manages to get the ball back. Trippier into Miley. Miley has done okay, I must admit, Miley, this game. He's playing the simple ball.
Playing the simple ball, yeah.
Up to Bruno. Again, Bruno on the half turn loses the ball this time. Again, Archie Gray gets challenged under Trippier. And it's a throw in now to Newcastle.
Archie Gray not happy about that.
Boom Shankar likes the referee cam. Demetrius is saying JL is losing the ball just like last season.
Who's JL?
I think he meant Joe Linton, yeah. I think Joe Linton did well there actually to get a toe on it. Ball over the top for Anthony Gordon.
Steal it.
Go on, a bit of press there. But Tottenham managed to keep it back with the Romero. Archie Gray now running just over the halfway line. Out to Johnson. Johnson hugging this right-hand touchline. Closed down by Matt Target. Again, lots of space for Archie Gray on that inside the penalty area. He plays the ball back into Tell. Back on that right-hand side now. Plays the ball in towards Saar. And it's out, blocked by Fabian Shaw. Saar to Shaw. Try saying that when you've had a few. Again, it's some easy football from Tottenham. And Newcastle just allowing them to play just outside the penalty area. Again, dodgy football this, I must admit, not closing the space down. Everybody camped into the box. Allowing the likes of even Ben Davies to get involved in the penalty area. In swinging out for Tottenham. Headed clear by J7. Miley now. Left back position. And that's going to be a throw into Tottenham because it's come off Miley. Yeah. Porro with a throw. Just in line with the penalty line. Penalty box. 30th minute. Tottenham still 1-0 up. But Newcastle showing some good football.
Yeah, somewhat.
Bauke saying, "Can of Bruin win? Come on, bottles only."
Yeah, well, I went to the fridge and I didn't have a bottle in the fridge, so I had a can in the fridge. So I've put a bottle in the fridge, so when this is gone, it'll be a bottle.
Kinski now goes long. Again,
Bottles
looking
don't
for
fit
Son.
on the fridge.
On the half turn with Trippier. The referee's given a foul. Trippier literally over the back of Son on the 30-yard mark.
Fancy giving a yellow card for a foul on Son. Who'd have thought it?
Yeah.
A South Korean referee giving a yellow card for a foul on Son.
Oh, my God. That's a foul, man. He just literally grabbed him.
Yeah, there's a foul.
So what? Him being Korean has nothing to do with it.
It's not a yellow card.
No, it seems a little bit harsh, if I'm honest.
Well, was it a yellow? Did he give a yellow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, though.
But because it's on their beloved Son,
I very much doubt that.
How dare you touch him?
Boki says our back four has a combined age of over 130. And it looks like he has in this game. Well, we certainly need help there, but I tell Newcastle fans, don't get your hopes up. We're working on a striker.
Porro with the shots.
After we work on a striker.
Did he get a fingertip to that, or did he?
Yeah, I think he did. I mean, it was just central. Yeah, he did just get his fingers to it. Should never have beaten him from there because, like I say, it was right directly underneath his hand anyway.
Yeah, it literally went with the fingertips. It went over by an inch. So
yeah. Oh, he was definitely going in. He needed to touch it.
Well, I think it would have hit the bar certainly.
Looks like Tell with the set piece corner kick.
Oh, the referee having a word with Trips.
Word with Trips, yeah, absolutely. With Ben Davies. Go short this time to Son on the corner of the D. Tell gets it into the box and it's headed clear again, this time by Byrne, who seems to hold his knee there for a second. I think he just come down awkwardly. Funny that I've not seen a drinks break yet.
And we've passed the 20.
We've passed the 26 mark. Yeah.
Don Milburn is asking Win if he watches games from the back of his TV.
From the back of his what?
TV.
Porro with the outswinger.
Oh.
Headed clear.
Be careful.
And it's literally on the edge now with Tell. Tell brings it out to Archie Gray. Archie Gray dips it back into the penalty area. Cleared by Newcastle. Oh, it's just behind.
Come on.
It's managed to get it back to Miley. Miley now. Bruno. Bruno's looking for options. J7, central. Plays the ball back to Dan Byrne. Byrne, target. Target out onto this left-hand side to Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy inside.
Switched wings.
Yeah. to Miley. Miley out to Shaw. Shaw down the touchline to Trippier. Trippier on the turn, allowed to turn. No press on him. Back to Bruno. Bruno into J7, just inside the Tottenham half. Target to Anthony Gordon now, who's hugging this left touchline.
So now
Anthony
it's
Gordon going towards the line. And
So
it's
who's
challenged.
in the
And
middle?
Gordon's gone left now, and Bonds has gone through the middle.
it's a
But
corner
see,
kick
I can
now.
see that actually working better. And
Well,
Barnes can be sort of a false nine.
When we saw the teams, I was saying to Gary as soon as we saw the team, I said, does that mean actually Gordon's in the middle, or does it mean Bonds is in the middle? Because, automatically I would have thought Gordon would have been on the left. And
Trippier into the box, and it's headed clear by Spurs. It's come back out to Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy just throws the ball back into the penalty box,
that was
but
a good
it's too
ball.
long. And unfortunately, because Spurs had all retreated out the box, Newcastle had to follow. The ball was just a little bit behind everybody, or in front of everybody, and it's out for a goal kick to Spurs. But it was good thinking by Jacob Murphy to try and get in behind.
Indeed.
Kinski again playing short, but then going long. Headed clear by Target up to Barnes. Barnes give and go with Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon now waiting for the ball back. Anthony Gordon gets challenged from Papa Sarr. Sarr and Romero. Porro goes left to see gets Son cleared. He does a good ball over the top, and now Son's got some space to run into on that left-hand side of the penalty area. He tries a shot. It's deflected, and he's back with Son now. Out to Bentancur, about 25 yards out into Porro. Porro just holding play up, and that's Danso. Danso head to Davis. Davis now looking for Son. Son trying to play Archie Gray onto the touchline, and it's blocked. And I don't know who Shaw was having to go up there, because he's asking the questions of somebody following in that channel. But it seems as though Son had the freedom of bloody career there, waiting for the challenge from somebody. Ball plays in, dead simple. And I don't know who he's questioning there, Shaw, to say, come on, who's following the run with the players? Tell now with the in-swinger. Again, into the front post. It's flicked on, but it's too much on it this time. From Papa Sarr. Again, Pope goes short to Byrne. Byrne goes to it's more central into Harvey Barnes, who plays the ball simple to Miley, who's playing this deep six position on the left-hand side.
Yep.
Miley reminds me very much of...
Some nice football here.
Nice.
Good ball into
Give it to him. Give it to
Anthony Gordon. Now we've got Harvey Barnes on this left-hand side. Again, got a bit of a chance of a shot.
Oh!
Goal! Harvey Barnes! There you go. And that was some really good football. Get in! Hey! Harvey Barnes!
Woo! My boy, he does me proud every time, man.
Lovely build-up play there.
Lovely goal, lovely build-up, lovely everything.
Yeah.
Out of
Bailey,
nowhere,
man.
man.
I wonder whether they're going to use the South Korean names when we get back to England. Look at this. Love that. That's going to confuse a lot.
I tell you what, they'll be a collector's piece.
They will. Great shot in off the post there.
Out of nowhere, man. That kid can play, man.
Superb build-up play. Really beautiful goal that. And again, I said when you look at the build-up play, Harvey Barnes was very central, deep into the six, linked up with Miley, and as soon as he gave the ball to Miley, he was on the spin, and that's what gave him the space there with that little bit of movement. And then it was J7, ball into the feet of Gordon, who had broke the lines, and it was 3-on-3, and what you can do with that ball once you get into those positions. And I thought Barnes did superbly well. Again, not panicking when he got into the penalty area, and he unleashed an unstoppable shot, really. since they've given the goal away to Newcastle, to be fair, they have been the better side on build-up play.
Dominant.
Yeah, they've been better but they have gifted Spurs, as was said in previous in the chat. That looks like Spurs are looking to, just break away over the top, and we've done that. I think we've been too silly with that. Again, having no pace at the back, so it's certainly something that we need to be aware of, isn't it? J7 now out to Dan Byrne. Harvey Barnes just on the halfway line. Back to Byrne, who gives it all the way back to Popey on the edge of the penalty area into Fabian Shaw. Shaw now just runs out the box. Again, no press from the Spurs players. There's a run on here. And there's a Harvey Barnes again trying to go 1-to-1, but it's again cleared by Kinski on the edge of his box. Well done. I thought Bruno had lost it there, but he lets the ball bounce. He wins it back from gets the ball back from Trips into Anthony Gordon. Tries to give and go now with Bruno on the edge of the box. Bruno on his left-hand foot gives it to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes with a shot again, blocked by Porro. It comes back to Target. Target now with Miley just on the inside. Go on, Miley, drive in, son. Oh, what's going on here? We've got some pushing and shoving going on in the box between the black and greens.
Yeah, that's
Bruno's not looking. Look at Bruno's face there, man.
It's Bruno versus Romero. That's always going to be an issue.
That's always going to be the case, isn't it? Romero left a piece in there.
We had the ball, and Bruno was just making the move into the box and just got checked from what I saw.
Oh, Fabian Shaw now is having a... Oh, what's going on here?
He said he grabbed his neck.
No, I think, he's saying he threw him to the ground by his throat.
He said he grabbed his neck.
I want to see what's going on here. Yeah, he beats Romero the first time, and then Romero, you dirty bastard! You watch this, Romero, just here now. Oh, you just goes out of the camera. Yeah, I can understand what he's saying here. Romero takes him down, and then he goes chest to chest, and then Bruno's having none of it.
And Bruno grabbed him by the neck, boy.
Yeah.
It's going to give him the double choke slam.
This ain't no WWE, boys.
Man.
Back on with the game then. Handbags have been put down. Jacob Murphy back out to Trips, looking for some nice movement there, but again blocked by Spurs. Manages to get it out with Son.
Now on the break, what can they do?
Yeah, Bentancur plays it back to Porro. Porro looks to get somebody going, and the ball goes over the top again, but again it's headed clear by Dan Byrne. Dan Byrne again looking to head the ball up towards Harvey Barnes, which he does so successfully. Harvey Barnes on the 180 turn. Goes to Anthony Gordon, touching and hugging this left-hand side now. Anthony Gordon just keeps the ball, plays it back to Target, back to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon plays inside to J7. It's a bit walking pace now. Miley looks up and plays a nice delicate ball out to Tripp.
Lovely.
Trippier now, just waiting for some movement. Jacob Murphy on the inside of him. Murphy comes inside. Murphy now playing the ball square to Target. Target, we got a bit narrow into Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes looks up. Target, first time ball into the box. Why didn't anybody gamble back stick there? It's come all the way through to Trippier. Trippier just keeps the ball in. Paul's play back to Bruno. Bruno on the inside. Again, trying to find a shot onto his right-hand side. It's into Jacob Murphy. Murphy into Target. Target won't shoot. Target into Bruno. Bruno out to Trippier. Trippier plays the ball into the box. J7 up in the air. It's out to Target. Shoot! No, he plays it into Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes now picks the ball up. It's back to Miley. Miley, shoot! Oh, just over the bar.
That was
it. Miley. And again, we've had a collision in the box, and I think J7's down this time.
But again,
right now the game is very much balanced.
We've been dominating this since they took the lead. We've got our shape. We've got
can say so, yeah.
We've got our rhythm. It's all looking good now.
I apologise. I think my throat's getting deeper and deeper as we go. By the time we end this game, I'm going to sound like Barry White. Barry White's in the house, man. Kinski goes long from the goal.
I can't believe it.
Move them,
halftime
boy.
No, it's been an interesting first half, to be fair. Tottenham
we go.
1, Newcastle 1.
It's
And
certainly-
Son now's got a bit of space on that left-hand side of the touch of the penalty box. Son to Archie Gray. Archie Gray digs the ball to the back stick. It's headed clear from Shaw. It's little Porro now. J7 a bit too close to Harvey Barnes. It's come back to Porro. Porro looks up, swings the ball. Oh, he's trying a crazy one there, but I think he's blaming the pitch. But he got his wedge out and it goes wide. He chose the wrong club to get it into the box. Out to Trippier. Trippier now. Plenty of time. Brings it into Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy again looking more central. Dan Byrne. J7 just in front of him, just inside the centre circle. It's more central to Anthony Gordon, who pivots left-hand side to
Takes a run.
Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes
it
gives
back.
it to Anthony Gordon, who's giving him the options. Target. Give it target, man. Anthony Gordon still gets the ball. There you go. Just give it target and go again. Into Miley, who's gone into the inside left position. Again into that deep six. Lovely, great ball out to Trippier. Again, switch play. Out to Jacob Murphy on that right-hand side. Jacob Murphy looking to take the ball to the byline. He gives it back to Trippier. Miley again now into Byrne. I thought Bernie was lining up a shot there. Target. Byrne dubbies it. It goes to Shaw. Everybody camped into the Spurs half. Into Bruno. Bruno on the edge of the box now. Bruno just looking for options. He gives it back to Jacob Murphy. Out to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes, his first touch is away from him, but he keeps it in play. Hugging that byline. Back to Target now. Target into Miley. Miley back into Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes again on that right-hand side. Pulls to the back stick, but it's too heavy.
Just
and
too high.
Ball's gone out to for a goal kick to Spurs.
But good possession, a little spell there again. Good possession football, one touch, excellent stuff.
So Isak has just landed in Newcastle.
Where's Isak? He's in Newcastle, everybody.
By the way,
He's
that
behind
video,
me. He's there.
that video circling around, that people saying that it was Isak getting.
That's BS, man.
Yeah, it's all.
That was
BS.
last year with Tina because he wouldn't sign autographs. I mean, what Liverpool fans will do just to get unrest is
That makes
unreal.
no, yeah, exactly.
And I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. The demented few that then circulate it, thinking it is Isak. And I think, before we do it, as fans, before we circulate this rubbish, we need to make sure that we get facts right before we do it.
All right.
3 minutes at a time.
3 minutes at a time.
There's no water break.
Hit the like button. Let's go. Come on now.
I was just going to say, Gary, no water break.
Yeah, so they're certainly pushing.
Well, it just depends
This
on
is
the
obviously
weather.
agreed by both teams, though, Mike. Like I say, this is something that would have been asked about,
Well-
and then both teams have agreed it. Get him to South Korea, says Geordie Dan. He may not get there in time, though, mate. I might be honest with you.
Somebody was asking on X if Ramsdale is going to Asia. Well, it makes no sense for him to go. So
No, there
just
is no
stay.
point. Like I say, it's 16 hours to get there. And I think it's been the perfect opportunity for Ramsdale to get all the PR stuff done, all the videos done. So one Monday, well, it won't be Monday. It'll probably be more like Wednesday by the time they all get back together. It'll be like, get on with it then, ready for the Cellar Cup games.
in crucial times, ladies and gents, because Isak is
Go on,
careful.
ball over the top for Jacob
What
Murphy.
a
Jacob
ball.
Murphy tries to chip the keeper.
He
but
more or
it's,
less had to with the time running.
Yeah. I mean, it was
No,
wide
he
as well.
didn't.
I mean, he could have pulled the ball back. He could have just put
Exactly.
his foot through it. But I mean, he tried to be clever. And I like the confidence. Yeah, that's what I said. Players with confidence show a little bit more. And,
God, son.
love it. Again, I like this. I like what I'm seeing at the minute.
This is comfortably the best 45 we've played all pre-season.
Oh, by a country
By
mile,
a
Mike.
country
By a
mile.
country mile. Ball
Didn't
goes long
start
by
that great,
Kinski
but-
again up towards Tell, but it's headed clear by Miley this time, who I think has had a great first half, if I'm honest. Well done, boys.
Yeah,
Here we go.
It's been an interesting one, this, because we've played this 4-2-3 system with J7 sitting in the hole. And as much as I'm going to say it now, J7 hasn't contributed much in that hole, but what it has done is allowed the likes of Miley and Bruno a little bit more space in that deeper role. You know what I mean? Because somebody's got to mark J7, and it's taken 2 Tottenham players out of the game. Archie Gray and Bentancur have been a bit further deeper, and it's like Saar and obviously Son and Johnson have just gone the wide and Tells through the middle. So I think that set up the first half has done us really well.
Yeah. We're better off without Toon Army.
Oh.
J7 doing the nothing Longstaff rule.
No, J7's been done. He's been all right.
No, J7's done okay in what he's had to do. Just
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying he's not been involved. Oh, look at these two here. Oh,
what the heck?
Did you see them two live on? One's got the Tottenham shirt on, doing what they did about that CEO got caught cheating. So every time, it's going rife now on social media. The love cam. Or the kiss cam, as they call it.
Oh,
so every couple now that goes live on the kiss cam pretend to hide as if they're having an affair. It's phenomenal. And them pair are both wearing different shirts. One's got a Newcastle shirt on, one's got a Spurs shirt on. Oh, sack the cleaner. Somebody's taken, you know what? Somebody's taken my bottle opener. I'll be back soon.
All right then, folks. Come on now. How are the lads? And hit that like button.
hit the likes.
Crooks says, you're the only Toon fans I will watch. The rest are pretty and borderline abusive. Is that what it says? I'm sure it's abusive and hypocritical. You 3 are fair and good banter. Well, listen. One thing about this channel is that we don't agree, but we allow freedom of speech. You know, in football. You know what I mean? We think different. We don't try to agree. We don't try to persuade the other to speak or to say what we want to hear. People say what they want, and we disagree, and we sometimes might get into heated debates, but we don't take ourselves too serious. We joke around. So that's our motto, and we do something unique, which is bring different panels of fans. I said different panels. What's up, Andy Bell? See, there's another one. Andy Bell in there. The different fans from different parts of the world to have their say. So that's something that is unique in us. And there we go. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button. What's up, Andy?
I'm good. This is win. It's just 30 years ago. That's all. Just went.
Oh, I know, man. 30? Fucking hell.
Thanks,
probably
mate.
50, 60 years ago.
I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know how to take that.
Or as an insult to win.
Nice comfy seats here. You can see why he's always happy here, by the way. Look, we've been a better team in the first half, haven't we? Let's be honest. Harvey Barnes proven again, natural goal scorer.
Hey, Harvey Barnes is the only guy that just scores, and nobody says he should start. Nobody talks about him, but he literally gets it done.
I think the argument between the two of them is how often have we mentioned Gordon in the first half. And he's playing in for me, his natural position. You know what Gordon's doing. He's running off the defenders and creating that space for Harvey Barnes. So credit's got to be given to him for creating the space. But I think the argument between who should be starting out on the left-hand side when everyone's fit is done now for me. It's got to be Barnes because he's a goal threat.
That's right.
It feels weird sitting here in his seat, man. I tell you, looking at. I feel as if I'm in the Twilight Zone or something. I'll be honest, I kind of missed the start of their goal because we couldn't get the other screen on. Win was hogging the screen, so we didn't really see.
Couldn't get the dodgy stream on.
In Trusters, I feel sorry for Win's neighbours because he not makes a noise when there's a goal, put it that way.
Hey, look at Win. You see the Korean lasses dancing? That's Win's favorite part.
That was my favourite part as well.
I'll
let Amrit or Win come back on. But lovely to see everyone.
Cheers, mate.
Everybody.
Take care, mate. Cheers.
Isn't a bit okay?
Yep. Folks, hit the like button. Come on out. Help us out. We haven't done a really good job of hitting the like button today. Now, come on, now, you know that's the only way, the cheapest way to help us out. So please hit the like button. Don't forget to do that. And yeah. So, Win, what do you make of the game? Oh, never mind. Win is muted. But anyways, by the way, next week is criminal, lads, because we got a game on Friday, game on Saturday.
Amrit's cuddling Susie, so he says, just tell them what he said, which is basically, we have dominated, and I agree with him after the first 4 minutes. We have.
Yeah.
I don't know what the possession stats are. Let's have a quick look.
When you're missing out on the lasses, man. They're giving you a halftime show.
Oh, it was bad. Possession. 68% possession to the Toon. And that showed in the play. We were playing some beautiful possession football. And I mean, they weren't in the, you know, of course, the stats that count are the goals and the shots on target, and they've exceeded us there. But that's been primarily down to individual errors, not the team play. I'm very happy with what I've seen there. Very happy. If you stick a proper centre forward in there and turn it back in, and then Livramento and Hall in, if we can, if that's the patterns of play and the you know the theme that we're aiming at.
Did somebody say I'm shagging in somewhere in the background? What's going on here?
Wow.
No, I was playing when it was playing. Win already told them off. Fucking hell, man. You always, nobody's gonna want to come over with you, man. You too strict.
My house, my rules.
Yeah, I've been there.
All right then. But I like the way we're playing. I'm not gonna lie, you know. But it's about the players that are going to play, how they perform together. And at some point, you're gonna have to put the proper lineup, which I suspect is going to happen against Atletico Madrid for sure.
Have we done the random access super chat?
Yes.
Nobody super chatted since then,
so nobody super chatted since then, since I came on. Come on now. Don't make me feel like that. Unwanted.
I mean, it's an interesting look at the first half. I think, you know, take out the mistake that led to the goal in the first 5 minutes. Again, on the half turn, playing out from the back, everybody central. If I was to nitpick, it was from that. It was a case of, if you're on the half turn, you need safety in numbers. And again, I still believe that there's not enough confidence in the players at the back for the likes of Johnson and Son to get in behind. I think Tell for them has been non-existent, if I'm honest with you, as their forward player. And Anthony Gordon, as much as we've criticised, has done very well running the front line because he's not stayed central. He's not been on train tracks. Mm-hmm. He's come out on the left-hand side. Harvey Barnes has gone inside. Jay Sevens played more of a central role as well to support them lines. And it's worked. As much as we haven't done anything major in front of goal, apart from the goal, the build-up play that you've seen from the back to the front has been very good. The caveat to that, and I'm going to say a caveat to that, is it's still only a friendly. You know, Spurs have allowed you to come out and play. They haven't really pressed the ball. Now, again, whether that
I don't think
if that's Frank's way of building up now, whether he's changing that, will that change in the Premier League? Listen, we can only play what's in front of us at any one point. So, like I say, I like what I've seen, but I'm not going to say that it hasn't filled me with a little bit of jeopardy at times.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think Well, I don't know if we're gonna see any changes, or maybe not.
Oh,
Maybe these are the
I think
last.
we will.
Well, last time,
Well, that's true.
last time the same.
Balky's put one in. There's one in.
Oh, appreciate it, Boki. Appreciate it. This is just because you are worth a super chat, Chris.
There
Thank
you go.
man. Appreciate. He's brown nosing the teacher, man. Come on, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, Boki.
Yeah, you'll get homework for me and win. Hey, what's this? The Korean Spice Girls? That's
I don't know, but Win is rather.
Somebody in the chat said that you're wasting your time talking when you can't compete with this lot of beautiful girls. Words to that effect.
Win has got.
I'll tell you
He's
something now.
losing
She's
blood
got some
flow in
thighs
certain
on her.
areas.
Yeah, from his brain, that is. It's going elsewhere.
Blood flow is going somewhere else.
He's going to need to lie down with his feet up in a minute.
Hey, Win. No, actually, to be fair, Win can't do that no more. He needs a little help every now and then, but that's all right, man. You know what? Win, you got your little. Somebody told me. I don't know what this means, by the way, Win. But somebody told me you need to hit a button. It's got like a balloon or something, and it works magic.
I want to know, if I'm honest with you, is this how they dress up for you down Chinatown? Win?
Oh, they do all. There you go.
Come
on, Win.
Whichever way I want them to.
Oh, love that. Love that.
Woo, you hit that little button, the little pump, and it goes up in flames, baby.
Here's the paper, calls the tune.
Oh my gosh. Thomas Harris says he's 35, 36. It's just being a Toon fan. He's just there. Queen of Hearts.
You've had 60, coming up 64 years now of going to the ground. You've been through the mill, trust me.
Yeah, that's so true. The Win cheerleaders. Go on, who's doing the Queen?
Thank you very much, Queen of Heart. The Win cheerleaders are always worth a super chat at halftime. Thank you very much indeed.
That's
Queen of Heart. Man, I didn't even get my coffee, man. Dude, literally, I woke up so fast. I was standing there. I knew I needed to put the game. I knew I needed to get ready. I needed to brush my teeth. I needed to make coffee. And I just stood there for like 2 minutes. Like I didn't know where to go and how to move. I was so disoriented. And I thought, just one at a time. One at a time. Put the game. Put the game. That matters the most right now.
I love it.
Thank you, Don Milburn. Welcome to the membership club. Appreciate it, mate.
Well done, Dom. Just having any news come through while we've been on TV?
No, only that Isak has landed now in Newcastle.
Well, that was 5 o'clock yesterday, wasn't it?
Well, Keith Downey is just saying that. I don't know.
Yeah, Keith Downey was did it from in his car yesterday, I think.
Well, he said he was landing
on
back.
His way.
Yes, was it 6 p.m. or something stupid, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, but now he's saying he's landed. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they didn't want people to know when exactly he was landing because to avoid.
I'm just
laugh randomly like that.
I'm just watching the rerun of the goal. Superb finish to the goal. So it's played out by Fabian Schär up to Jacob Murphy, who plays a lovely inside ball to J7, and then it's given back to him by Bruno. J7 then throws it up to Gordon and then onto Harvey Barnes, and it's just from out of our box from Fabian Schär. It's all narrow through the middle until it goes out to Harvey Barnes. And it's the diagonal run. Again, I'm just trying to look at the runners. What was great to see was Bruno. When Bruno gives it back to J7, he doesn't stop. He just belts it on that diagonal. What we see Tonali do a lot of the time. He goes from central to right-hand side of the box, and it pulls players with him a little bit. And just by doing that, it's allowed a little bit more space for Harvey Barnes to attack when he drives into the box because the Tottenham players have to stay central. So, again, these are the things that we often very rarely see. So, well done, Bruno.
But Bruno today has been back to the Bruno of old, like season 2, when he was forever chipping those little balls forward into the box, up to the wing,
Well,
all the time. So we've had that this half, and on top of that, we've had Miley playing some excellent balls, first time, quickly, from central mid to the right wing.
Yeah.
He's done that on 3 occasions now to great
I'm
effect.
actually, I got because somebody said that Miley was rubbish. I disagree wholeheartedly. I think he had those passes to change the play to the right that were like effortless.
Well, there were those, and there were also, where they're saying he's useless. Useless is the wrong word. He's economic in that what he does, he plays a simple ball,
Yeah,
but a simple no risk ball.
but it makes an impact though. It changes the game.
But when he does look, and he's confident enough, normally, to be fair, when he hasn't been under a great deal of pressure, he's managed to play that good ball, good longish ball, mid-range ball to the right wing. And that combined with Bruno's penetrating balls, matron, Bruno's penetrating balls.
You can't beat a good penetrating ball. That's what I've always said.
It's been a pleasure to watch. Honest, the first half, I've really enjoyed it. For the first 4 minutes, which was just a comedy of errors, really.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like. Can you guys still see me? Because on my screen,
Now we can see you.
back. Yeah, I've come back.
Yeah, you're gone, but yeah. I go.
Can you guys hear
back.
me?
I go and come back.
Manuel, push.
Oh, we've got.
Can you guys hear me now? I'm testing my mic real quick.
Yeah, you're good. We're having some changes in the second half. The Spurs. I don't know half of these players now.
Where have I just seen that?
Can you hear me?
Bogey comment? Oh, unless it must have been. Yeah, you can hear you. Just
Van der Ven's on and Bergval. He's on. Game is kicked off, so Bergval.
We're off.
Yeah. Now picking the ball up and then headering it out to Sarr. All the way back to Dancer. So Van der Ven's on. Obviously, they were a bit scared of Gordon's pace, weren't they? Bergval's missed out on there to J7. J7, again, he's done well, actually, Bergval. He's got the ball back. Plays it back to Dancer. Kinski goes left-footed long towards the halfway line. Chested down by Shaw. Shaw looks to give it to Dan Burn. Nice and simple. Burn again looks to pass. And then he goes backwards. Drives himself to the halfway line, but then goes backwards to Fabian Shaw, who'd give him an angle of support. Fabian Shaw now goes long on them diagonals, looking for Jacob Murphy, but he's offside.
Bear.
He's offside.
Hey, by the way, Jacob Murphy hasn't necessarily.
He's done okay.
Lighting it up. No,
he's been all over the place.
That don't mean he's playing good.
He's doing okay.
Just because you're running like a chicken with your head cut off don't mean anything.
No.
Gordon pressing Kinski again, goes long. Just want to
His
say cheers to
execution
everybody
is
in
the
the
problem.
chat. Thank you again for your undivine support.
Thank you, everyone. Smash that like button right now. Jump out of the chat, hit the like button, and continue to chat away.
Jack Burton. Romero is a shithouse. Couldn't agree more. Here we go.
Who's
So
that new the blonde kid?
That's Bergval. He's a good
Is that a
player.
new signing
Actually.
or something?
No, he was at Tottenham last season.
It's a young lad.
Yeah, Bentancur has gone and Bergval's on. Ball out to the right-hand side for Tottenham, but it's picked up by Target into Miley, into Harvey Barnes now. Harvey Barnes coming into the centre circle, gives it to Bruno. Bruno with a misdirected pass, and it's now with Son. Son goes down that left-hand channel and onto the touchline now. Son stops and drives the ball back to Papa Sarr into Archie Gray. Archie Gray now on the 30-yard mark, back to Sarr. A little bit more of the diagonal. Back to Son on this left-hand side. Son looks to get out of his feet and
Careful.
whip a ball in towards Bergvall. But it's cleared, but it's back to Archie Gray. Archie Gray now, back to Son. Son,
Ooh.
first time ball inside to Ben Davies. Back to Archie Gray. Again, Newcastle in this 5-4-1 scenario in the defensive line. Again, not allowing Tottenham any way through, and Tottenham are just happy to keep the ball in front of them. Can they break the low block? Van der Ven now. The fastest defender in the world. Back to Gray. Danzo.
Who Isak puts on his horse.
Yeah. Spence now on for Porro. Van der Ven. Oh, first touch from Van der Ven was very, very poor.
There we go.
And we end up getting a throw.
Yeah, Son's first touch from the pressure goes out for a throw into Newcastle. Trippier into Miley. Gives it back to Shaw. Shaw again with that long diagonal pass looking out for Target. Good ball. Target now on that left-hand side into Harvey Barnes. First touch was a bit dodgy, but he manages to control it. Back onto the edge of the penalty area to Fabian Shaw. Again, Fabian Shaw just wanting Spurs to come and drive at him. He plays a lovely ball along the ground to Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy's first touch into trips. But again, Bruno, I'm sorry, mate, but I could see him going down before he even got the ball. He's got to be careful at that because we were literally overloaded by black shirts. Murphy now with a great ball out to Harvey Barnes on that left-hand touchline. Jacob Murphy carrying on his run to support and do the overload. Harvey Barnes now. Got Target on the outside. Back to Target. He touch out of his feet. Target looks to whip one in. Into the goal! Anthony Gordon.
How did he miss that
with an instep volley just wide of the post.
Yeah, there's no excuse for that one.
Again, overload in that left-hand side. Good diagonal run from Jacob Murphy to overload. And again, it was a. If it was on target, it was a goal.
That was you say no excuse. That was a good effort.
Man, you got to put that in goal, man.
Here we go then with Spurs now running down that right-hand side. Spence holding on to the ball just outside the penalty area. He drives towards the box and it's challenged by Miley. Miley does well to hold him up. The ball's gone. Oh, now the ref. Oh, no, the linesman says it hasn't gone out. It looked like it had gone out for me. Ball drilled back into. That is Spence. Sorry, that is Spence. I don't know who that was down there now. It seems to be everybody looks the bloody same. Johnson. Back to Archie Gray. Archie Gray back to Danzo. Danzo now gets the ball out of his feet, drills a ball over to that right hand side with Johnson. Johnson tries a quick ball to Bergvall, but it was over it, and it's into the arms of Pope. Pope rolls the ball out to Shaw. Shaw goes square to Byrne, but he's closed down quickly. Byrne sees the problem and he gives the ball out to Target. Target down the line to Barnes. Barnes, poor first touch, and it's a throw into Tottenham. Archie Gray now. Danzo all the way back to Kinski in goal for Spurs. Kinski gets it. Oh, he worries me, Kinski, because like I say, he always seems to be stuck in two minds, whether he wants to go long or play short. Spence to Danzo. Danzo again gives the ball away, and Dan Byrne comes and wins that ball. He gives it simple to Miley. Miley to Bruno. Back to Miley now. 5-yard passes, keeping the ball Newcastle really well. Back out to Target. Target just waits and delays the pass, brings it back to Miley. Miley into Shaw on the edge of the centre circle in the Spurs half. Into Jacob Murphy now. That's Jacob Murphy. What's going on here?
Oh,
there's
Bruno's
another coming
down
together with Bruno. He's gone down. Get the sniper out the ground.
That looks as though it could.
By the way, how are you guys liking, and everybody in the chat as well, how are you guys liking the kit?
Hate it.
Well, I feel like it's the same every 2 or 3 years now, every other year. You know, like it's green and white shorts. I don't get it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's very old school. It's the plain green, and I understand. I don't know what happened there. Bruno just seemed to get a smack in the hip, whether it was a dead leg. But I think some of these retro styles that seem to come out of Adidas. Like this is pretty retro. I mean, it reminds me of. Remember when Germany used to have their the green strip?
Well, Germany, yeah, but I
That's
mean,
it.
I don't think this is retro though.
But what they do is they release the same style of kit over and over and over again. So this reminds me of the German away kit of days gone by. That's why I meant by retro.
Okay.
There's very little difference from that kit back then, apart from obviously the badge, and they've put that arch style on there that's supposed to replicate the tunnel arches. But I just don't see it, mate. To be fair.
Yeah. I don't see Toon fans now buying as many shirts as we did last year.
Well, no. Jacob Murphy now jinks over the one pass, plays the ball out to Trippier. Go on. He's concentrating. Ball into the corner. Yes! Get in! Great ball in. He's offside.
He's offside. Well, I mean, he did look offside though. Let me see.
Yeah, he's standing offside on the penalty area. Yeah. I mean, it was a good finish. Instep volley. Can't fault the finish.
That's a good finish right there.
He's offside.
Yeah, but like I said, you've got to be in the right place to score the goal, haven't you? And I don't mind them having 6 offsides if one isn't and he finishes. So for me, that's what all that matters. Long ball out by Kinski again, and again just pressed back all the way to Shaw from the header from to Pope from Shaw. Barnes into Harvey Barnes. His feet there. I thought his first touch was going to lose it, but he gives it back to Miley. Miley and Shaw just waiting for Bruno to get back from Tiny's laces. Really poor first touch from Jacob Murphy, but he gets away with it into Trippier. Trippier now. That ball
was a poor ball.
Yeah, that was a poor ball. We got away with it a little bit there. I mean, that was luckily from Ben Davies there because he fires a ball into Saw. And he was crowded out by Newcastle players, given to Spence now. Spence goes long over the top looking for Johnson, but it's nowhere near Johnson. And Pope is just waiting for the ball to go out, and it's gone.
I was starting to panic.
Yeah, I'm going to say, this is going to be a corner.
Or a goal.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dear.
Sticks it off his toes outside the box.
Burn now, centrally up to J7. J7 holding off.
Well done, J7.
Crikey. Yeah, it gives him a shoulder in the nose there to Archie Gray.
Welcome to the big league, son.
Yeah. Oof. Oof.
Right into the...
Yeah. Right into the face.
I tell you
We're
what,
getting ruffled a bit.
I tell you what, VAR would have had something to say about that.
Yeah, I would imagine there would have been a question asked to go and have a look, and referees obviously had a word with J7 here, saying about his flaying arms. Oh, Dan Burn, that was a dodgy ball. It's been won back by Tottenham, and it's down the line, but Dan Burn holds his weight, and it's a throw into Spurs. Dan Burn just smiling there at Tell. A sliding tackle from Archie Gray on Harvey Barnes, and he wins the ball. Van der Ven, he's under pressure here by Anthony Gordon. Full of running today, Anthony Gordon, I must admit.
One speed merchant into another.
Yeah. Again, ball's cleared by Dan Burn out for a Spurs throw-in. Just on the halfway line. Spence with a throw-in. Danso's on if he wants to go backwards, but he's been marked heavily by in between players by Anthony Gordon, so I think he's going to go elsewhere. He is. He's looking for options here. There's nobody moving for him. Dance does get the ball, but it's back to Spence, who's hugging that touchline. Closed down by Harvey Barnes. It's a poor ball back to Danso, but he gets away with it. Back to Kinski, out to Ben Davies. Ben Davies comes inside. Again, closed down by
By
Anthony Gordon,
Oh,
who's
man,
full
come
of
on,
running.
ref.
And Shaw there going a little bit strong on Tell, and Tell's playing up to that one. And a free kick on the centre circle to Spurs. Yeah, I mean, he did catch the side of his foot, but I mean, it made you look. What's the with the NUFC Talk TV JJ repeated? Anybody know?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh,
because Demetrius put something in there that's not good. So Demetrius, hold back on your.
It's good. It's
topics
good. This
that
I've
is
got
nothing to do with football.
table service.
come on. On the left-hand side for Target. Target drills it in, but it's charged down by Spence. Spence looking to return, but J7 manages to get a toe on it. But again,
How's
Jay
that?
Spence...
All stopped out there twice.
Oh, there
I
it
have
is.
no idea. There's a bit of a push on the back on J7,
That's a foul there.
and it's a foul. Yeah, he did
There
well.
would have been so much backspin on the ball twice on the trot there for that
Yeah,
ball
yeah.
not to go out. We should have, we've got the throw in eventually.
That's
anyway.
never a foul, man.
J7 does well there,
That's
and then
a foul,
obviously Johnson comes in the back of him and just takes him out. So crazy that was from J7. Bruno over there just
He's
giving
laughing.
his mate a tap on the back, saying, "Well done, buddy." Oh, who's on?
Richarlison.
Yeah.
Richarlison.
Reach out and touch base.
He's been keen on going.
Trippier now with his in-swinger. Lots of bodies to aim at now in that 6-yard box. On the edge of the 6-yard box. Drilled in, looking for the flick on. And it's cleared. It's come out to Bruno. He drives the ball in, but it gets blocked. It's out with Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy back to target. First touch away from his body, but he gets a chance to throw it back in. And a long diagonal ball again up towards Dan Burn. Dan Burn gets it square. But the referee and the linesman, it's offside. On the edge of the box. Lascelles warming up there, I could see.
Hey, Demetrius, I'm not gonna tell you again, bro. Seriously, it's not about we don't want to. We don't. The rest of the people don't find it funny, so just don't talk about things that have nothing to do with football. So I'm gonna tell you one more time, because I think you talk football, you want to chat sometimes. I think you're a true fan, but keep it civil.
And keep it football. It's got to be related, boy. Kinski now with the free kick. Just inside the D. Goes long again. Coming down towards Son. Son and Trippier. Trippier heads it straight to Tell. Tell does a reverse ball back to Son, who's just inside the box now. Son does a bit of a dance over, but then Bruno wins the ball back. Yeah, I think Son had a chance there because he'd got an overlap. He didn't use it. He come back inside, and unfortunately then was crowded out. Tino Asula.
So Tino Asula.
So that will obviously be
coming
Trips.
out, Gordon?
I would imagine Trips is coming off.
Oh yeah, Gordon is
Oh
coming.
no, Target's coming off.
Target and Gordon. Man, Target coming off. I didn't know he was on.
I think I'll tell you something now. That's probably been the best performance I've seen Gordon have through the middle. To be fair, he's running his bloody legs off today.
Certainly has.
Gordon didn't look too happy.
170,000. Sadly, you can't say the same about Target and his 100,000.
No, do you think though? They're giving Asula as much game time now to try and get his confidence up? Because obviously, at this present moment in time, it could be our starting striker. The way things stand,
Well,
are they trying to get him now to be, a little bit more confident, a little bit more goal savvy? And obviously,
I tell you, I would have loved to have seen come on there now. And that's the young Korean there that came on for 5 minutes at the end last game.
yeah.
well, I hope he puts him on.
Yeah.
Well, he will, but he probably only get 10 minutes or something. I would like to see him maybe for a bit longer. We know what Asula can do, or can't, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah. But look, again, game time gives you more involvement, doesn't it? And that's what I said. Richarlison's on for Tell, and Basuma is on for Saar. Tino Livramento for Target. Anthony Gordon is off for Asula. And there you go. There's all the changes that have just happened on the 63rd minute. It's Tottenham 1, Newcastle 1. No real clear-cut chances in the second half, to be fair. Apart from, obviously, the one from Anthony Gordon, which is offside. Bit of a run from Tino, who loses out.
Possessed.
Yeah, and it's with Bergvall now for Tottenham. Just inside the Spurs half. Davis now. Back to Bergvall, back to Davis. Again, trying to draw Newcastle on. Asula closing down Van der Ven. Danzo now. Going all the way back to...
and that's where Gordon would have been in at right now. Oh, right.
Yeah, there you go. Asula closes and makes Kingsky go long. It's up with Shaw and Son. Richarlison now gets challenged by Bruno, and he wins the free kick, which is, I mean, he goes over really lightly there, doesn't he?
That is Kudus.
And Son's off now.
Son is off.
Yeah, Son is getting a massive ovation from everybody.
Of course.
And that's it. All the Tottenham players now coming up and giving him a cuddle. Bit of respect.
Well, the Newcastle players need to do the same, obviously.
Yeah, a bit of respect for Son there.
And is that his dad?
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it must be.
And of course,
a boy.
He did something that there we go. Newcastle players.
All the Newcastle players giving him a cuddle as well. That's lovely to see.
I'm telling you, he's been an exemplary player on and off the pitch. Quite honestly. You're going to do a curtain call.
Yeah, they're giving him a tunnel of honour.
Tunnel of love. Ben Davis getting the armband now, the captaincy from Son, who applauds the fans as he goes off. So well done, Son. You've been a very, very, very good professional.
And getting a good ovation from the Newcastle fans there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's lovely to see, I must admit. Let's see what this new boy Kudus does then.
Well, we know what he can do. I like him. But he is a bit of a maxi.
Yeah, it's going to be, Iniesta saying, that was Son's father in the crowd that we've just saw there.
Yeah, there he is again.
Choppy saying, how old is Son? He's 30, 31, 2 or something like that?
32, yeah.
Oh, Thomas Earns is saying 33. Wow. He still looks good, though, for his age, doesn't he?
Oh, typical South Korean.
Yeah.
South Koreans look 20 when they're 70.
Everybody still giving him love on the touchline there. Lots of love being given to Son by all the players.
July 92. So he's just turned 33.
Oh, man. He's just older than me by 2 years. You can tell I've aged well.
Yeah. That's what I said, mate.
This is no recommendation.
Just like me, mate. When I take my bra off, it pulls the lines out of my face.
All the wrinkles disappear.
Look at that, Lee McFarlane. Son's dad is the only kamikaze pilot to fly over 100 missions.
There's no loss between the South Koreans and the Japanese, that's for certain.
Yeah. That's what I think needs to be. Oh, thank you, Choppy. I'm a better commentator than Alan Parry. Look at that.
Thank you, mate.
Tell you what, yeah, on the ball, kid, on the ball. We are lucky to have you.
Asula now down this right-hand side. Asula driving into the box. Oh, unfortunately, he's given the ball back to Danso. And he's closed.
James Cuff is 31, Chris. Craigie must have had a brutal paper round.
Hard paper round.
It's all uphill. It was all uphill.
That's what the military will do to you, man.
Oh, Son's crying his eyes up.
Son is crying.
He's emotional, dude. Yeah, it's been like I say, he's had a good tenure at Spurs, I must admit.
In the top flight.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Fabian Shaw. You're going to say, yeah, he'll have him going in a minute. Back to Popey, all in pink. Fabian Shaw, back to Popey in this lovely pink. Goes out to,
Oi.
look at that for the pass to
It's a
Tino.
man.
Tino now, yeah, look at that. Just because you've got Ramsdale supporting you now, dude.
Well done.
Well done, Harvey Barnes on the halfway line. Jinks past one, but again goes backwards this time to Dan Burn. Dan Burn. Newcastle just keeping hold of the ball, playing it simple. Back to Fabian Shaw. Shaw. No, it's Miley. Miley's the deepest player. Up to Bruno now on the centre circle. Bruno plays the ball out
The left wing.
to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes looks for Asula's run diagonal out to that left-hand side. Asula.
Oh, referee,
Oh, he's
away.
taken down. The lumberjack takes the tree.
Yeah, and he
Wan-Bissaka.
finally gives Spurs a yellow card.
That was, I'm going to say that was a nasty little chop there. Was that
Ooh,
Spence?
Look at that.
Thank you, Jordy. Then here's a few quid for anti-aging cream, Chris. Yeah, man.
Oh, dear.
I've always looked mature for my age.
Like a good cheddar.
I age like cheese, man.
Yeah, I just smell like cheese these days. Anyway, that's a different story. 69 minutes gone. It's a free kick to Newcastle. It's in the box. It's towards the back
Oh, get
post.
it.
It's headed backwards. It's
Swing
going to
it, man.
shoot. Oh, Jacob Murphy's shot was blocked. Jacob Murphy now picks the rebound back up on this right-hand side. Murphy looks to go diagonal. It's towards
Come on.
the back stoke. It's into the box and it's into Kingsley's hands from the
Fucking hell.
in-step volley from Harvey Barnes. Unlucky there. It was a good idea. Danso. Oh, Danso's dancing. And Harvey Barnes went to close the angle down. Back with Spence. Spence now. Who's this guy in the middle of the park now? That's not Kudus, is it? I don't know who that is who's come on for Spurs. I'll have a look in a second.
Yeah, I'll have a look for you.
Danso back to Van der Ven. Into Ben Davies. Davies goes down the line looking for the run from Johnson. Johnson just goes straight out of play for the throw into Newcastle though. Halfway in their half. On the 70th minute, Newcastle and Spurs drawing 1-1. Not a lot of chances in this second half, to be fair. Oh, it's a water break. Here we go.
Oh, it's a
So
water
obviously,
break. There we go.
yeah, we're having the water break
Cooling
now.
break. And I
Yeah.
didn't have to read English for it.
Well,
to know what that
Kudus is on.
Yeah, he's on,
Yeah,
but
Kudus
I
is
think
on.
he's
Of course
gone to the
on, man.
right-hand
We saw
side.
him.
So we've got Basuma, but the players that have come on for Tottenham are Basuma, Richarlison, Bergval, Kudus,
Oh, it was Basuma.
Spence, and Van der Ven.
It's a drink break, everyone. Have a pint.
There you go.
Yeah, cool down.
It's beer time, says Geordie Down.
I'm drinking water just because it's like 7 in the morning here.
Shut up, man! You drink water in the middle of a session.
No.
You've got form, kid. You've got form. Dropping
No,
out.
that's because that's the day after you made me sick drinking that piss water, whatever it's called.
Foster's.
Foster's. That was. No wonder you drink that crap, by the way, because that doesn't even get you drunk. It's so light.
Well, it was
It's like
it
a
was
gr-
too much for you. You had to go on water.
It's like a girl's drink, but but it tore my stomach up, man. I was up all night.
That's because you're not used to proper English drink.
Well, first of all, that ain't English. That's not English beer.
Brewed,
So you lying, man? Come on, man. Fucking
brewed
hell.
in England. It's an Australian brand, but it's brewed in England. Brewed in Birmingham.
No, it's not English beer, man.
Brewed in
English folks in the chat, do you claim that crap Foster's as your own? Yes or no?
Brewed
People in the chat will decide.
Trent.
People in the chat will decide. I tell you, I love some Guinness, man. I love me some Guinness.
Well, our new sponsors, of course. Just
Yeah, yeah.
saying. Eventually, Stevenson's done. No, what do they call the commercial director? It is
Well, people.
Silverstone.
Silverstone, not Stevenson's.
Ball's given away. Bergvall now on the edge of the box.
No.
Shot at goal, but Popey
But
gets his body
Pope
behind
is
it. Well done.
Doing what Pope does.
Yeah, again,
better
silly.
than most.
Silly the way we give the ball away in that 35-yard mark again. And again, there's too much space between midfield because they're on the forward foot and nobody's getting behind.
So close, yet so
Tino,
far.
Burn now goes square to Fabian Schär on the opposite side of the box. He's got Trippier just on the other side, but he decides to go down the line of looking for Asula. Asula gets a tap on the shoulder, but referee's allowed to carry on. Johnson now swapping places with Kudus. Boom song out to Spencer. They've all got bloody similar haircuts. It's a nightmare. Boom song. Back to Spencer. Spencer over the top to Kudus, who's broke the lines behind Tino. Kudus now just holds the ball up, waiting for support in the box. There's 4 black shirts.
That's what he does
Kudus comes
brilliantly.
inside, but Dan
Well
Burn
done.
steps and blocks the shot and the cross.
Gotta hoof it,
And
man.
again, we just Archie Gray closing the space down. Again, it's just cleared out to Boomsong on the 40-yard mark. Back to Spence, back to Boomsong. Boomsong now with a driven ball across, but it's awful ball and it's given straight back to
too long, man.
to Newcastle. Bruno giving it back to Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy looking for the central ball.
Nobody home.
Fucking
But
balling.
we already had a Sula in the box and he literally bypasses everybody, even a Tottenham player, and it goes out for the throw.
So here you go. Let's go. Let's see what the English folks are saying. When Daniel Brown, Foster's man, dreadful choice. Matteo, a 4-pack of white beater meal. Me, old Stella.
Doesn't alter the fact that it's brewed.
Everybody's saying hell no. It's Australian beer. Guinness is rank bad. Well, Guinness is good though. Man.
Guinness is good.
Foster's is piss. Australian dishwater, says Gavin Fuller. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? You're supposed to be an English
Right.
twat.
Okay.
And you want to bring Foster's into the conversation.
Here's the
man.
thing.
Okay.
Which is the best selling, second best actually, second best selling lager?
It's not Foster's, I'll tell you that.
It certainly is.
You're telling me that English folks choose Foster's over any other beer in England?
No, Collins number 1.
Okay, so you're saying second.
Second.
Yeah, that's the only, that's because it's in most pubs.
That's probably because it's cheap and just the drunkards are too cheap to get anything else.
That's
But not because it's good.
That's a Newcastle throw.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Man.
We've had
Hey
a couple
man, I'm
of
not gonna let you disrespect English folks like that, man.
there's a chance.
Lane.
Sula got in the way of that ball
here
through
we
the
go.
middle. And here we
If
go
he
now.
passes
We've
it-
got
yeah, see, I knew he was going to do
Oh,
that.
well done.
Well done, Bob.
Fabian Shaw. He blocks that pass through to Bergvall, but he gets it through this time.
Inside.
We got Richarlison with a chance,
well
and he
done
puts it
there.
wide.
No, I think-
Richarlison. Oh, he's offside anyway.
Oh,
No,
he's
I think
offside, was he? Okay.
We've got a foot to that, I think.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it looked like it was going out anyway. Did well the first time, but we've had a couple of subs for Spurs. Odegaard for Johnson and Maddison for Gray.
Oh, and just then somebody walks.
Yeah, typical, isn't it? It is typical.
Oh,
Here
there
we
we go.
go. Louis
Come
Hall.
on.
Oh, and the Korean lad.
The
Yeah,
Korean
he's gonna get
boy's
more,
on.
more minutes.
Sue.
Harvey Barnes.
Song, Sue, everybody.
Is Harvey Barnes coming to the
Hey,
right hand
listen.
side now?
This is a moment that people will look back and say, remember that game
Oh,
where Song retired and the new up and coming star, that's going to become a star, came in 10 years ago, 15 years ago. This is one of those games. So hopefully he does become a star.
great
Mr.
to see Hall
Supar.
back. Yeah, up to Sue. Sue's first touch. It goes past him. Oh dear. Danso now for Spurs. Back to Kinski. Kinski now allowed to come out of his goal area, and he goes long again, looking down over the top. But well
just
done,
in
Dan Burn.
time.
Dan Burn gets.
Oh,
It's come to
man.
Madison on the edge of the box. Madison now.
Well done,
Well
well
done,
done, well
Louis
done, well
Hall. Louis Hall clears out of the line, and it comes up
He
to
looks fit enough.
Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes gets pushed from behind from Ben Davies. He likes it from behind.
There you go.
That's another rumour.
So let's win.
Bruno now just standing over the ball. Bergvall just not allowing him to go
Super.
forward. Miley. Yeah, I tell you something now. Miley's done more for me.
We've got it.
Shaw.
Park songs.
Shaw up to Asula.
Everybody
Oh,
wants
man.
one.
Here we go.
Park songs. To every garden grows one.
Here we go.
Me and you were subject to the fans every day.
There's only this channel got a Tony Barton. I'm telling you now.
There you go.
I'll have to work on that.
Oh, they did a song for
Lyrics.
That is it. It's a corner to Spurs, by the way. I was enjoying myself far too much. Richarlison now throws the ball in towards the back stick, and it's claimed by Popey.
Oh,
Popey.
come on, man.
Oh, come on, Richarlison.
Hey, that was
Oh.
a foul.
Yeah, come on, referee. You can't allow play to go on when we haven't got. There you go. Let's have a card. Thank you so much. Song
Come on,
Soo
Sue, one
is
hand.
asking. Yeah. He's asking the question.
They got Korean places in Newcastle?
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a couple, isn't there?
Plenty.
Yeah.
How
Well,
come
there's
you
a
never
couple
took
there,
me, man? What the heck? You, by the way, Win is a horrible tour guide.
You're a
by the way,
cheapskate, that's why.
Nah, not at all. Not at all, man.
I nearly swallowed
He's
that.
As the actress said to the bishop.
Asula on Van der Ven. He goes all the way back to Kinski. Under pressure from Asula, he goes long. Headers by from Kudus. Hall now. It's
there it
J7.
is.
Lovely little diagonals
Come on, Sue.
for Bruno. Bruno down the line. And Sue has tried to drag the ball back, but it's too long. And that's another one who's a Korean. That was a hidden joke there, and no bugger laughed. You'll get that one soon. Yeah, it's like that bush that come flying past just. Ben Davies is going off. Another Vuskovic coming on for Ben Davies. There may be just Tottenham players now. Tottenham have the
barbecue.
ball. Number 80.
Korean barbecue and a great
Jesus.
Korean place in the Granger Market. Oh, it's a Korean place in the Granger Market.
Yeah, we went past
my
it twice
God, man.
when we were in there.
Fucking hell. Hey, I don't want to go. Somebody else needs to be my tour guide, man, because this guy, he takes me to the horrible.
Hold on,
horrible
you said
food.
you said you wanted a breakfast.
Well, I did. Well, it's a what's one day. I mean, we can have something else for lunch. That's the thing about Win, though. He doesn't eat breakfast. His first meal is at like 5 p.m. and then he never eats again. It's some rubbish schedule he's on, man.
Listen, he's a bloody vampire, mate. He's awake all night and asleep all day. He doesn't need breakfast. Oh, well done, Sue. He's having a challenge there.
Oh, there you go.
Spence.
5 cigarettes for breakfast, Win.
Yep, that'll do for me. Always have to have a drink before you have your first cigarette, though. Never smoke a cigarette on a drive-through.
Oh, dear.
Is that a song for song? Or is it like a farewell song?
Listen, I want to see. I mean, that's something we need at St. James's Park.
Well, we got our own, man. Blue hat.
Yeah. Oh, Popey's off.
Ilang.
Oh, look who's
hell
on!
to the
Gillespie,
no.
man, the T-boy.
Gillespie is on. Fucking. I might as well put Mighty Win there, man. The same age.
Shaw's off.
Look, you tell me
Barnes is off.
how that helps anybody, man. Come on.
Crafty's on.
Craft is on.
Where's Crafty playing now then? Oh, right centre back. Tino didn't jump for that one. It comes to Kraft. First touch. He dinks it over the top towards Asula. Asula tries to head the ball onto Alanga. Alanga just lets that run and stays in position. Danso now. Danso just looking to go backwards. Volkovic, number 80. I mean, how many players have bloody Spurs got? Kinski now goes long again. All the way over the top. But again, Crafty just heads it back towards Alanga with his first touch into Miley into Alanga, up towards Bruno, but Bruno's first touch wasn't great. Comes back to Tino. Tino gives it all the way to Gillespie, and Gillespie goes, "Who for twats?"
Gillespie does a poop.
Yeah, and it goes
That's a
out. Jesus Gillespie. Oh God, Madison's gone. What's going on with Madison?
Oh, this guy,
sniper.
man.
The sniper's got Madison.
This guy.
Oh, who's
stays
that?
hurt, man.
He's off Star Trek, surely, that guy. Who was that one? I didn't realise they'd got another Korean.
Madison is just stays hurt, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, bloody hell.
Thomas Frank.
Thomas Frank looks worried here, look. What we going to do about
Worried
Super
sick.
Me spoke. Jody Dan.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all of you for supporting us. Hit that like button. Don't forget to do that. We need your help right now. Smash that like button.
Yeah, Lee McFarlane's got a good one. Did Dubs not join up with the team? I think these guys are being held back because of potential outgoings. Both him and, I mean, they're both there. Vlad's there as well, but we've not seen them. Vlad's been in training. He's done a lot of work on the training ground, but again, not involved in any football. So I think there's deals lined up there for them to go out.
By the way,
Ooh.
18 minutes ago, Craig Hope saying that Newcastle are quite clear now that they are open to exploring the sale of Isak.
I think
Whatever
that's,
that
look,
means.
Well, again.
Oh, what happened? So Madison is really hurt like that.
Yeah. Madison's getting stretched off. That sniper really. Oh, here we go. That's a sharp
They
haircut.
have another
man, that is.
Korean?
That's a sharp haircut, that dude.
Hey, yeah. That's a smooth haircut, man.
Spocky's coming on, says Jody Dan.
10 o'clock in the morning, there was 2 people in the A&E.
Man, you feel for this lad, man. He stays hurt.
He's shocking, mate. I'm glad we stayed clear of him. He's a swerve ball.
I went home, never got seen.
What's he done now? I didn't see any challenge on him at all.
You remember? Downstairs.
Bowl cut his back, says Sir Galahad.
And
Yeah, the ball cut his back.
Yeah, downstairs.
Oh, I love that. Sir Galahad. Will Asula on crack would be prime Nicholas Anelka.
Nicholas Anelka.
12 hours out of 14 hours out of Watchalong. But I wanted to
Madison looks see some pain here, I must admit.
see open present.
Oh, yeah. He's nagad.
Yeah, I mean, Sonny's got his hand over his mouth. He's in shock.
So,
Really poor.
unnecessary care.
Madison gets the clap. Go to the gum clinic. That's what they say. As he leaves the pitch.
You do some more. Are you alright? I went, give us it before he transfers to, because he says I was getting transferred to Connor. I says, I'll let it go.
Who's tapping away, man?
That'll be me.
Win, man.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Tell them.
I thought you'd got the secretary in.
Oh, can't you?
We've got some more subs on. Hearns is coming on for Newcastle.
Any chance of some...
And Yang has come on for Tottenham. Min Hoyuk Yang. Didn't know they'd got another one.
Yang. I used to have a Sergeant Yang. Sergeant Yang. Staff Sergeant Yang, man. He was useless, boy, but he was Korean, but obviously he was serving the U.S., so he would just, he stayed there forever, man.
Yeah,
That's
Jay
all-
Sevens off for Newcastle, and it's Hearns who's come on. Ball into the box, and it's beaten everybody. Oh,
Look at
into
Gillespie
the hands of
doing it.
Gillespie.
It hasn't beaten Gillespie
Ah, look at that.
like a cat.
He's like a
Garfield.
pussy in Chinatown.
Like Garfield cat. Lazy as hell.
Ball into the middle, but it's picked up by Spurs again, and it's a bit messy at the moment. Miley
Yeah,
picks the ball up now.
we've lost our rhythm.
Yeah, into Hall. It's nice to see Hall having that drive down that left-hand
Yeah.
side. Into Sue. Sue now brings it inside. He's looking for options. Sue goes back to Byrne.
See, Hall's got his contrasting bandages around his ankles.
Into Hearns. Into Sue. Up to Hall. Hall. tries to give it to Hearns down the line, but again, it's deflected into
Well
Bergvall.
done.
Well done to Hearns. Wins the ball back, brings it back centrally to Bruno. Again, it's played behind him from Bruno. And again, Spurs pick the ball up. Richarlison heads the ball inside. Spurs now on the attack.
Uh-oh.
Is a ball through the middle for Yang. Yang on the run. He's going wide. He brings the ball back. Yang goes inside, but Tino goes down.
Well done.
And it's a free kick. Yeah. There was a bit of a yin and a yang there from the man, but he was watered by Tino. Yin Yang Tino. His first touch was awful, I must admit, Yang's. Then he brings the ball back. He tries to give the eyes and the shoulder to Tino, but Tino's having the big ball. Look at that. It's mine. If he comes over again, I'll put a knife in it. Back to Kraft. Oh, hold on. We've got attendance of just under 65,000. 64,773.
Well, we know why that is, don't we? Hey, but in fact, I tell you what was it? What did you say it was?
64,773.
So that beats the 55 that Arsenal and Spurs got by 10,000.
Wow, that's interesting, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Because obviously they're all there to see.
Well done, Dan Burn. Dan Burn there wins the ball back
all
into
there
the
to
middle
see
of the park. Into Hearns, into Hall. Hall gives the ball to Bruno. Bruno now out to Sue. Back into Bruno. Bruno now out to Sue. I just can't say that word without giggling. Sue. Throws the shoulder. Back onto Bruno with a shot just over the bar.
And he's so up out. He gets lots of opportunities like that, and he gets very
it's lovely.
Very
you know what?
on target.
Lee McFarlane, that was one of my favourite ever programmes. It's like an episode of Mind Your Language with Gary today. That was before your time, I think, Chris.
Oh, that was... you'd never get away with that now.
Oh, Christ, you got no chance.
PC.
No chance. But it was one of my favourite... I mean, if I wanted a belly laugh, even now, I'll go on Dave and throw that on. And that sounds really bad, doesn't it? I'll go on Dave. Yeah, you can still get the old programmes.
And you got, other than YouTube, for example, you can't get in Half Mum or Love Thy Neighbour anyway.
There was a show, an English show, that used to watch from time to time in Peru when I was young. It was much older than my time, but they would replay it, where the names of the guys were like Fatty and what's another one? It's like Spotty or something like that. It's a cartoon that had spots, and they had to change the names to make them, instead of Fatty, he was called Scotty, and then they changed them all because now people get offended by getting called Fatty.
Absolutely. Well done, Hearns on that left-hand side. He comes
he's having a great
into the box.
I mean, he's only
into Bruno. Bruno now goes out to Tino. Tino gets closed down by Yang. Yang on the touchline now. Yang goes to ground, but he manages to keep hold of the ball, plays it back to Bergvall. A lot of pressing from Newcastle at the minute. Bergvall not allowed to get out the back. Oh, what was that? Is that Bruno then going to ground behind him? Back to Kinski. Kinski goes long, diagonal, looking for Kudos, who hasn't had much of a mention. Good header from Dan Burn to Hall. Hall down to Sue. Sue down on this left-hand side. Sue, again, Jinx plays a great ball into the box. It's cleared from the 6-yard box from Spurs. Spurs, again, looking long for Richarlison. Kraft is... Oh, Jesus. Kraft plays a little bit of a dodgy game there, to be fair, but he gets away with it. And the ball goes back all the way to Gillespie. Gillespie now just gives the ball out to Hall. Hall to Sue on that left-hand side. Sue now picking the ball up. Hall back to Hearns. Hearns plays a ball into Asula. Asula into Kraft on the halfway line. Kraft looks for the ball over the top for Alanga. Alanga just a bit too straight, and it's into Kinski's arms. Again, Alanga's not really got involved, does he, yet? Kinski goes long over the top for Richarlison and Kraft. Richarlison and Kraft again just having a bit of a ding-dong with a Yang. And it's Alanga into Hearns. Hearns to Tinez. Tinez Tines.
Tino-
Tines is obviously the Argentinian we wanted, but we ended up with Tino. Anyway, I'll tell you something now. This is starting to. It's gone a bit poor, and that's it. It's over.
We've lost all the cohesion that we had in the first half.
Yeah. That's it. We're done. 1-1. And I must admit, it's like I said, as much as I enjoyed the first half, it was a little bit scrambled the second half. And again, I suppose the emotion side of it as well with what went on with him and the water break, it was a bit disjointed. But again, there's good signs. You know, I thought Hearns come on and played well.
I thought he did it.
I thought Miley's had a cracking game. I really do. I think Miley's sitting in that deep role, allowing the likes of Bruno just to go on and support the J7s. Miley's sitting in that deep role. I thought Miley's had a really strong game today. And like I say, you can't talk, too openly about this. This isn't something that I see us going forward and making much of a move. But I really think he has proved himself he's had a good run out today against Spurs. Never looked in trouble.
Yeah, like I say, that the second half has been nowhere near as good as the first half. You know, we've made changes, and obviously that they're more tired than they were in the first half in the heat there. But pleasantly surprising, shall we say? Because I was a bit worried after the previous pre-season games that would really, really lost our way, and that's given me a little bit of faith.
Yeah. It's been the best game on tour.
I'm not super confident, but that first 45 minutes, we were playing proper football. Oh, it looks like the heavens have opened.
You've got a big storm coming your way, according to it, dude.
I'm wondering what this noise is outside. 2 seconds. You're mute, Chris.
Muted, Chrissy. No, can't hear you, bud. Chris is gone AWOL. He's in the pub, look, that's what it is. He's in the sucker.
He's useless. What do you mean to him? I was doing it. He's useless, man. He's useless.
Doesn't matter how many times you have to tell him.
Incompetent.
Can't hear you, bud.
No.
No, you've gone. You'll have to come out and go in and do all that jazz.
You got nothing there.
Oh yeah,
hello.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Listen, what we're gonna do is jump.
We can't hear him, man.
We're gonna. I know, right? We're gonna jump into the match reaction right now. You'll be redirected to it. We're gonna go live into the Spurs instant reaction and just speak a little bit of what's happening, what we've seen. So you'll be redirected. If not, join via the YouTube channel, but you should be redirected. Everybody, allow it to redirect you right now. Thank you, everybody that's super chatted on the watch along. Everybody that's been on throughout throughout the whole thing. But join us right now. Instant match reaction. Highway the lads. We'll see you in just a moment.